At the beginning of the story, a young man was kneeling before the Zhang family's tomb. He was the young master of the Zhang family, constantly pleading, "Ancestors, if you are spiritual in heaven, please save the Zhang family." He knelt and cried, saying the Zhang family was now in peril, with enemies lurking everywhere, and as the young master of the Zhang family, I am incompetent and useless. From a distance, a group of people approached. The leader named Li Hu came closer and said, "I didn't expect the useless trash of the Zhang family to run to this place." The young master of the Zhang family angrily roared, "Li Hu, what do you want to do? This is the land of my Zhang family. How dare you trespass?" Hearing this, Li Hu touched his forehead and laughed strangely. "Ha ha ha." He said with a mocking tone, "I spit on your ancestral land. Your Zhang family will sooner or later belong to my Li family, and this place will become a spot for me to urinate." Unable to bear the humiliation, the young master of the Zhang family rushed forward, throwing a desperate punch at Li Hu, accompanied by a curse, "Insolent, I'll fight you to the death." Li Hu's movements were too fast. He threw a kick into the young master's stomach before his fist could land. The young master of the Zhang family collapsed. Li Hu stepped on his head and said in a loud voice, "You don't know your own strength? Where did a useless person like you get the courage to fight me?" Even while being stepped on, the young master of the Zhang family did not stop screaming, "Get out of my Zhang family's ancestral land." Li Hu snorted lightly and walked toward the tomb, saying loudly, "Kid, today I will urinate right here for you to see." A subordinate named Li Si approached and said with a smile to Li Hu, "Brother Hu, how can you do it yourself? Let me." Feeling his ancestors were excessively insulted, the young master of the Zhang family roared, "You dare! I will definitely kill you all." Although he said that, he couldn't stop Li Si from walking towards the tomb. As Li Si was approaching the tomb, he looked up and said, "Why is there a coffin hanging here?" Suddenly, the coffin swayed, showing signs of about to fall. That Li Si was bewildered, not understanding what was happening. Then with a loud crash, the coffin fell, sending him to meet his ancestors. Where the coffin fell, blood splattered everywhere. Li Hu was startled. What was that? The subordinates and Li Hu were scared out of their wits, their faces beaded with sweat. A subordinate said with a trembling voice, "Brother Hu, Li Si was crushed to death." Seeing this, the young master of the Zhang family said, "You deserved it. This is what you get for insulting my ancestors." Li Hu was also startled. How could this be? Li Si is at the 9th level of body tempering. Even 10,000 caddies couldn't kill him. Why is this coffin so heavy? A subordinate asked, "Could there be a treasure inside?" After all, the Zhang family once produced a human emperor. They were incredibly glorious. Li Hu's eyes turned cunning as he said, "Possibly. Go now, open the coffin and take out the treasure." Then he pointed at the coffin and shouted, "If you dare to harm my big brother, pull the corpse out of the coffin and whip it." Two subordinates rolled up their sleeves and stepped forward. The young master of the Zhang saw this and shouted, "You beasts, how dare you!" Li Hu took the opportunity to kick the young master, telling him to calm down. At this time, the two subordinates had already stepped forward and were trying hard to push the coffin open. He peeked inside, wanting to see what was in there. Just then, a hand reached out from inside the coffin. An "oh" sound was heard, followed by the painful screams of the subordinate being choked. The subordinate struggled in fear and fell to the ground with a thud, screaming, "Ah!" Li Hu was no better. His whole body was covered in a cold sweat. From inside the coffin, a handsome man stepped out. He looked around and wondered, "Where is this?" The subordinate standing next to Li Hu with trembling hands asked, "What's happening? Is he a person or a ghost?" Seeing his teammate was as stupid as a pig, Li Hu slapped him and shouted, "Don't make noise! Can't you see he's breathing?" At this moment, seeing the young man, the young master of the Zhang family knelt down, as if he couldn't believe his eyes anymore. The ancestor has come back to life. Li Hu and his two subordinates began to argue. Is he human? How could he be in a coffin? Could he be a tomb robber? Li Hu didn't believe this was a ghost. He pointed and shouted loudly, pretending to be a ghost, trying to scare me. "Bring him to me." The subordinate immediately rushed forward shouting, "Kid, get out of here." But before this guy could do anything, he was slapped by the man, dislocating his jaw. After using his strength, the young man looked at his hand and thought to himself, "My body is so weak now, my strength is almost gone. Where has my vast sea divine power gone? Seeing his subordinate being beaten, Li Hu shouted again, "This kid looks weak. If he dares to resist, I'll beat him to death." The two subordinates charged forward again. "Destroy him!" On this side, the young man also rushed forward to attack the two of them. One was gently stomped on by the young man. The other was slapped by the young man, who said in a cold voice, "Although I have lost all my strength, I am not someone you can offend." Li Hu didn't pay any attention to the young man. He crossed his arms and said, "You dare to fight back? Turns out you have some strength. But you've offended the wrong person. I am the Xuanyang sacred body." As he spoke, he unleashed his power to its peak. The aura that Li Hu released surprised the young man a little. This smell is... The young master of the Zhang was a little alarmed and thought, Xuanyang sacred body. This Li Hu has actually cultivated a sacred body. This is the second sacred body of the Li family. No wonder the Li family is becoming more and more domineering. The young man looked at Li Hu with some contemplation. The power emanating from this person actually contains a billionth of my divine power from back then. What's interesting is that it seems the events of that year were worse and more complicated than I thought. After a moment of tensing his muscles, Li Hu rushed forward and threw a punch, accompanied by his words, "Kid, you are honored to die under my power. Remember the one who killed you, Li Hu of the Li family." But unexpectedly, the young man blocked the punch with just one hand. Li Hu was shocked to be caught. How could this be? He quickly shouted, "I don't care who you are. Let me go now or I will chop you up and feed you to the dogs." But the response was a strange force that broke Li Hu's arm. Li Hu knelt down in pain, screaming, "Oh, my arm!" The young man then placed a hand on Li Hu's head and began to absorb his energy. As he absorbed, he thought, "That's right, this so-called Xuanyang sacred body has only absorbed a billionth of my vast and boundless divine power." After having his power absorbed for a while, Li Hu tried to threaten him. "What do you want to do? I am from the Li family of Yang City. Do you know about the Li family? The first family in Yang City, the Zhang family, will be suppressed by my Li family. I advise you to know your place, or you will have a very miserable end." But what answered him was another slap straight to the face. This time it wasn't as light as before. One slap sent him flying far away. Li Hu still had some strength left and tried to sit up. But for some unknown reason, his body suddenly became extremely painful. "No, this is impossible." The young man then continued to absorb the energy of the Xuanyang sacred body. A continuous stream of divine power was absorbed by the young man into his body. After absorbing the divine power, the man began to ponder, "I've recovered the vast sea divine power within him. Although it's just a little, it's still divine power." Seeing this scene, the young master of the Zhang family approached, kowtowed, and said, "A descendant of the Zhang family. Zhang Cheng pays his respects to the ancestor." The black-haired man still didn't understand what was happening and asked back, "I am an ancestor of the Zhang family?" Zhang Cheng quickly explained, "Ancestor, the Zhang family is currently in imminent danger. I beseech the ancestor to lend a hand." Sensing a misunderstanding, the man immediately denied the relationship. "Wait, I am not your Zhang family's ancestor." He thought to himself, "Across the vast universe, for tens of billions of light years, I have never left any bloodline in the mortal world. How could I have descendants?" Zhang Cheng was horrified to hear that, not an ancestor? Zhang Cheng found this too absurd and spoke again. "Ancestor, please don't joke. If you are not an ancestor of the Zhang family, then why did you appear in the Zhang family's cemetery?" The man also didn't understand why he appeared here and asked a question. "That's what I'm wondering too. What is the name of your Zhang family's ancestor?" Zhang Cheng quickly introduced his ancestor. The founder of the Zhang family is named Zhang Li, the king of legends, who once brought the Zhang family to the peak of glory. It seemed the man understood something, Zhang Li, so it was him. Hearing the name Zhang Li, the man remembered that Zhang Li had let him recuperate in a stone coffin for countless years. There could only be one possibility. His body had a serious problem. He quickly checked his body with the yin-yang detection technique, and countless meridians appeared connecting throughout his body. After checking for a while, a stream of spiritual energy began to be absorbed into his dantian. Immediately after, for some unknown reason, he suddenly vomited blood. Zhang Cheng saw this and called out worriedly, "Ancestor." Finally, the man discovered the abnormality in his body and thought to himself, As expected, my body has a very serious problem. Not only has my vast sea divine power disappeared, but all 7 meridians in my body have been severed, my dantian is destroyed, and all 108 star sea acupoints are also sealed. He had no memory of this at all, his face bewildered as he wondered, who did this? Zhangcheng also sensed the abnormality on the man and said in horror, Ancestor, your body? Am I sensing it wrong? Your dantian and meridians are all. The mysterious man replied, You're not sensing it wrong. My dantian and meridians have been destroyed. Zhangcheng couldn't believe it and spoke in fear. This? How did it become like this? Doesn't that make you a cripple? The man slowly explained to Zhangcheng, A cripple? Can a cripple kill people? Remembering how the mysterious man had killed Li Hu earlier, Zhangcheng smiled and thought, Right, how could I forget? The ancestor just killed Li Hu, who had the Xuanyang sacred body. How could he be a cripple? Remembering the difficult situation of the Zhang family, Zhangcheng quickly bowed and begged for help. Ancestor, the Zhang family is in peril. I hope you will help. Feeling he was still being mistaken for an ancestor of the Zhang family, the man spoke up again to explain, Don't call me ancestor anymore. My name is Ren Xing, and I am definitely not from the Zhang family. Zhangcheng's face showed helplessness. Ren Xing then said, But I can go back with you to resolve the crisis for the Zhang family. And by the way, I need to get something from your house. Ren Xing and Zhangcheng left the tomb and walked out onto a street. As they walked, Zhangcheng introduced to Ren Xing, Brother Ren, ahead is the Zhang family residence. As they walked further, it became more deserted, and Ren Xing opened his mouth to ask, Why is it so deserted on the street? And the closer we get to the Zhang family, the more desolate it becomes. Zhangcheng was embarrassed and didn't know what to say. This, you'll know as soon as you get to the Zhang family. Suddenly a voice called out, Zhangcheng. The owner of the voice was an extremely beautiful girl. She was gliding on a flying sword, surrounded by flashes of lightning, looking very glamorous. Zhangcheng was happy to see her. Sister, why are you back? The woman quickly landed and said, With such a big thing happening at home, how could I not come back? In the distance, 2 people were whispering, Isn't that Zhang Xie, once the top beauty of Zhongyuan City? After being accepted as a disciple by the Shangshuan sect, her aura has become even more otherworldly. Zhang Xie is back. I'm afraid the Zhang family has a problem that won't be easy to solve. Zhang Xie looked towards Ren Xing and asked in a stern voice, Who is he? Zhangcheng quickly introduced, Sister, let me introduce you. This is Ren Xing. He is very capable and can help our Zhang family solve our troubles. Next, Zhangcheng introduced his sister with a proud voice, Brother Ren Xing. This is my sister, an outstanding disciple of the Shangshuan sect. Zhang Xie looked at Ren Xing and seemed to sense something, then asked, If I'm not mistaken, your dantian is broken and your meridians are severed, right? Ren Xing crossed his arms and answered nonchalantly, Right. Zhang Xie asked doubtfully, In that case, how can you help my Zhang family solve its problems? Ren Xing raised his hand and answered with great confidence, You don't need to worry about this, just lead me into the Zhang family. Feeling that Ren Xing was just a useless person spouting nonsense, Zhang Xie pulled Zhangcheng's hand to leave. Utterly ridiculous, come back with me. Despite Zhangcheng's efforts to hold her back, Sister, listen to me. Brother Ren Xing is very good, not like you think. Zhang Xie said again, He's a fraud. Haven't you realized it yet? Zhangcheng tried his best to explain to his sister, He's not a fraud. Zhang Xie turned her head and said to her younger brother, Zhangcheng, I understand your desire to save the Zhang family, but you are still too young. I have met many people like this. Zhangcheng told her what happened in the tomb. He killed Li Hu, but Zhang Xie still considered Ren Xing a good-for-nothing. So what if he killed Li Hu, a cripple like him? Suddenly, Zhang Xie froze, her face a little dazed as she asked again, What did you just say? Zhang Hong said excitedly, Sister, Ren Xing killed Li Hu. Zhang Xie found this hard to believe and asked one more time, Are you sure it was the Li Hu with the Xuanyang sacred body? Zhangcheng immediately replied, I saw it with my own eyes. Zhang Xie pondered for a moment, wanting to test Ren Xing's strength. She dashed towards Ren Xing, shouting, Take this! An ice blast appeared beside her. Seeing Ren Xing had no reaction, she thought to herself, No reaction? This person is indeed a fraud. Zhangcheng shouted in fear, Be careful. This is my sister's frost palm. It's extremely cold. Zhang Shier's hand turned into ice and attacked Renxing, shouting loudly, "Let me teach you some manners." Renxing calmly took the blow. Grabbing Zhang Shier's arm with one hand, he quickly neutralized her attack. This greatly surprised Zhang Shier. "What? When did he move? Why didn't I see it?" Zhang Shier stopped and said, "You really have skills. I'm sorry, I was rude." She tried to move to break free from Renxing's control, but couldn't move, Despite her struggles, Renxing remained calm and thought to himself, "Vast Sea Divine Power. The move Zhang Shier just used was also my Vast Sea Divine Power from back then." Zhang Shier blushed with embarrassment and said, "What are you doing? Let go of my hand." Renxing was still lost in thought. "So my entire divine power has..." Unable to bear it any longer, she launched a move at Renxing, hissing, "You pervert! If you don't let go, don't blame me for being impolite." Renxing's arm was frozen, but he held on tight. Zhang Cheng, on the outside, fearfully advised, "Renxing, my sister has the Xuan Bing sacred body, let go quickly." Then Renxing's entire body was frozen and he couldn't move. Seeing this, Zhang Shier was somewhat triumphant. What's a little skill like yours against my Xuan Bing sacred body?" Seeing the ice on Renxing's body not breaking apart, Zhang Shier was surprised. "What?" Renxing shouted, "Shatter!" and all the ice around him shattered into pieces. Renxing found it interesting and kept provoking Zhang Shier, "Is that all you've got? Keep going." Zhang Shier's face darkened. "You dare to look down on me?" Unable to keep her composure, she unleashed her trump card, Endless Frost, freezing the world. A large amount of cold energy gathered around her from all directions. Zhang Shier stared intently at Renxing and said, "Let's see how you handle this." She launched a large amount of cold ki that transformed into a dragon's head and charged towards Renxing. That amount of cold ki was continuously absorbed by Renxing. Zhang Shier revealed a surprised look. "This is, my special spiritual power is being absorbed by him." She continuously shot spiritual power towards Renxing, shouting, "I don't believe it." After a while, Renxing finally came to a conclusion about Zhang Shier using his Vast Sea Divine Power. "I'm not wrong. It seems my Vast Sea Divine Power was scattered in the mortal world and entered their bodies, forming a special constitution." Zhang Shier showed a look of helplessness. "It's been absorbed again. Resisting or counter-attacking my frost body is very easy, but absorbing it is definitely not something an ordinary person can do." At that moment, she could conclude that this was definitely a senior expert. Renxing nonchalantly asked, "Want to keep fighting?" Zhang Shier, convinced of his superiority, said, "I dare not fight anymore." Renxing asked again, "What now?" Zhang Shier suddenly knelt down and said, "Senior, please punish me. I beg you, Senior. Please save the Zhang family." Hearing this, Zhang Cheng was startled and let out a grunt. Seeing his sister take the initiative to humble herself, Zhang Cheng's jaw dropped, unable to believe it was real. "My sister has always been strong-willed. I never thought she would admit fault." Suddenly, a shocking sound echoed. Zhang Shier probably knew what had happened and said, "Oh no, the evil spirit in the Zhang family is angry." Renxing stepped forward and said one word, "Let's go." Dust and smoke billowed from a cave. The disciples of the Zhang family fell to the ground one by one, screaming loudly, "Ah!" A middle-aged patriarch with a grim expression said, "This time the evil spirit is even more dangerous than the last. My Zhang family has lost 4 more elders." The man behind him quickly calmed him down. "Big brother, don't worry. With Taoist Master Xing here, the evil spirit will surely be destroyed." Looking up at the Taoist master sitting high above, the middle-aged man thought to himself, "I can only place my hope in Taoist Master Xing." Up above, a Taoist priest sat upright, his eyes closed as if preparing for something. Beside him stood 2 disciples, motionless. Seeing that this Taoist master still hadn't made a move, the middle-aged man spoke again. "Taoist Master Xing has been here preparing for 3 days and nights. Why hasn't he started yet?" His younger brother beside him said with great confidence and a smug face, "Taoist Master Xing has been famous for a long time, with 40 years of experience in exterminating evil spirits. He is an expert in this field, so he will have his own timing. I had to spend a large sum of money and went through great difficulty to invite him here." Soon after, the 3 of them, Zhang Cheng and the others, also arrived. Zhang Shier called out loudly, "Father?" The man was somewhat surprised and said, "Shire, why are you back?" Zhang Sire approached the man and said, "Father, I know everything. How is the situation now?" The middle-aged man sighed, and then said, "The Zhang family has suffered serious losses. If we can't solve this disaster, the Zhang family is in danger." Zhang Xir quickly introduced, "Father, let me introduce you. This is—" She hadn't finished speaking when a shout from the Taoist priest rang out, "Shut up." He angrily pointed his finger and shouted, "When this Taoist performs rituals, the thing I fear most is being disturbed and having my mind thrown into chaos. Do you people of the Zhang family not want to exterminate the evil spirit anymore?" The patriarch of the Zhang family, afraid, quickly clasped his hands and apologized, "Taoist master, please calm your anger. It's because my daughter was worried about the Zhang family that she rushed back from the Kangtian sect. I have disturbed the Taoist master." The Taoist priest said in a stern voice, "If this happens again, even if the Zhang family carries me in a sedan chair for 8 and piles up gold and silver like mountains, this Taoist will no longer care about your family's affairs." An uncle also quickly came forward to plead, "Niece Zhang'er, this is Taoist Master Xing. Hurry up and apologize to the Taoist master." Zhang Xir clasped her hands and said, "So it is Taoist Master Xing of the Tianmen, a pleasure." Taoist Master Xing replied gently, his words somewhat admiring, "Indeed an outstanding disciple of the Shangxian sect, to know that I come from Tianmen." The Taoist master and his 2 disciples walked down, saying as they went, "You all stand aside. This Taoist is preparing to perform the ritual." At the same time, Rensing stood observing for a moment and thought to himself, "Very interesting. Could this aura be the remnant soul of a primeval demon that was suppressed by Zhang Li back then?" The Taoist priest looked at Rensing's back, pointed and shouted, "What are you still standing there for?" Rensing didn't pay much attention to the Taoist's words. He seemed pleased. "It's not easy to meet someone who can tell me a few things I'm curious about." Seeing Rensing still standing still, the disciple next to the Taoist shouted loudly, "Audacious, my master is talking to you. Are you deaf?" Seeing that the situation seemed not right, Zhang Cheng came forward to persuade, "Brother Ren, this place is dangerous. Let's leave here first." Rensing waved his hand calmly and opened his mouth to reply, "No need." Rensing clasped his hands behind his back and said again, "This old man can't handle the primeval demon. Let me." Zhang Cheng said with some difficulty, "This matter." Hearing this, the disciple pointed his finger and shouted loudly, "Audacious, what right do you have to speak so arrogantly? I must teach you a lesson." The Taoist master stretched out his hand and said softly, "Stop." With a somewhat sinister face, the Taoist master added, "Since he wants to stand here, let him be. If he loses his life later, don't blame me." Somewhat curious, the family head turned to ask, "Zhang'er, this is—" Zhang'er quickly replied, "His name is Ren Xing, and he is also a master who came to the Zhang family to eliminate the evil spirit." The uncle on the side also spoke up, "This person is so young, at first glance he doesn't seem reliable. Zhang'er, I'm afraid you've been deceived." Zhang'er was very confident and pointed to her chest, saying, "Second uncle's words are wrong. Rensing didn't ask me or Zhang Cheng for any spirit stones, so how can you call it a deception?" This uncle found it even more suspicious and said, "No need for money that's not trustworthy. Taoist Master Qing was invited by me for over 1,000 spirit stones. This is the one with real ability." Zhang Xir still tried to explain, "Renqing's ability has been verified by me." Finally, the patriarch's voice rang out with a warning, "Say no more. The evil spirit is about to come out." Where Renqing was standing, the remnant soul of the evil spirit suddenly appeared, and it was constantly growing stronger. The Taoist immediately clasped his hands to perform the suppression, shouting loudly, "A small evil spirit dares to cause trouble in front of this Taoist." The uncle said happily, "It's the demon suppressing seal." He added, "This is Taoist Master Xing's special skill. The Taoist has spent his entire life cultivating the demon suppressing seal to suppress evil spirits and has never failed before." The light in front of Ren Xing gradually transformed into a terrifying demonic face. The Taoist still smiled calmly to himself. "Kid, daring to disrespect me, I'll let you fend for yourself." Zhang Cheng was terrified and cried out, "Taoist Master Xing, why haven't you acted yet? What is he waiting for?" Zhang Xir realized the Taoist priest's intention and also said in a shrill voice, "Despicable, he intentionally wants to harm Ren Xing." The uncle quickly advised, "Niece Junger, be careful with your words." The remnant soul escaped its confinement and immediately enveloped Ren Xing and the Taoist priest. In the distance, Zhang Cheng said in horror, "Brother Ren." At the same time, Ren Xing remained nonchalant, thinking to himself, "That's right, this aura is indeed the remnant soul of a primeval demon." The Taoist snorted lightly, pleased with himself. "That kid is probably done for." He shouted, "Suppress!" Immediately, a stream of light appeared, continuously pushing back and suppressing the remnant soul. There was a tremor all around, and the Zhang family head was surprised. Did it work? After a moment, he turned to leave with a smug look on his face, saying, "Once this Taoist's demon-suppressing seal is used, the extermination of the evil spirit is only a matter of time." He had not gone far with his arrogant demeanor when a voice came from behind, "It's not effective enough. The primeval demon will soon break free." The Taoist turned around, his eyes wide, and said, "Huh." Ren Xing was still standing there, unharmed. The Taoist was surprised, his mouth agape, thinking to himself, "How could this guy still be safe and sound?" The disciple next to him kept shouting, "What nonsense are you talking about? The evil soul was clearly suppressed by my master's demon-suppressing seal. On what basis do you say it's about to break free?" This uncle was also extremely surprised. "The kid is very lucky, he's still alive." He added, "But he speaks without thinking." The Taoist was very confident in himself. He said, "The demon suppression seal is a special technique of mine, known only to me in the entire world, specifically used to counter evil spirits. You, young man, are too ignorant." Ren Xing retorted, "The demon-suppressing seal can indeed restrain evil spirits, but you didn't cultivate it correctly. The real demon-suppressing seal uses soul power, while you used spiritual power." The disciple angrily said, "Who do you think you are to argue with my master, and you dare to say more? Believe it or not, I'll beat you." Before he could finish speaking, Ren Xing gave him a slap. "Get out of the way." Furious, the disciple held his face and continued to boast, "You dare to hit me? I'll kill you." Suddenly the remnant soul emerged. This time it had completely transformed into the form of a primeval demon. The disciple screamed in terror. "What? How could the demon-suppressing seal be broken?" The uncle said in fear, "Taoist Master Xing." The Taoist, while performing a hand seal, said, "Don't panic. This Taoist has his own plans." He shouted loudly, "Suppress for me." A talisman flew towards the primeval demon. Soon after, this talisman was torn to shreds by the primeval demon, who roared loudly, "Just child's play." The Taoist priest suffered a backlash and spat blood. "What?" Outside, Zhang Shir's expression was worried as she said, "Taoist Master Xing suffered a backlash. I didn't expect the evil spirit to be so strong." The patriarch's face turned pale as he mumbled, "Lost." Behind him, the terrified uncle screamed, "Taoist Master Xing, it's not good. I'm afraid no one can subdue this evil spirit. Big brother, the Zhang family must leave now. Is the Zhang family truly beyond saving?" Ren Xing stepped forward and said, "Zhang Cheng, don't forget our previous deal. I'll help the Zhang family destroy the evil spirit in exchange for one of your items." Seeing this, the uncle's jaw dropped and he said, "What? That kid says he can destroy the evil spirit? Is he crazy?" The Taoist, clutching his stomach on one side, also said, "Kid, do you look down on this Taoist or this evil spirit? Something I can't do, you think you can." Ren Xing continued to walk forward and said softly, "You can't do it because your demon-suppressing seal is just rudimentary knowledge." The Taoist sneered and said, Hey, very well. This Taoist has been famous since he was a teenager. Today is the first time I've been lectured by a junior. I'd like to see how you destroy it." The patriarch in the distance hurriedly tried to dissuade him. "Young man, don't be foolish and lose your life." The Taoist turned back and said with a smile, "Zhang family head, let him go. He's seeking his own death. It's useless to stop him." Ren Xing formed hand seals with both hands. "Let me show you what a real demon-suppressing seal looks like." Outside, the Taoist priest was still muttering scornfully, "A real demon-suppressing seal. What an arrogant and ignorant brat." Immediately after, a large seal appeared above Ren Xing's head. Seeing this scene, the Taoist's jaw dropped in disbelief. Impossible. And the uncle outside, being too ignorant, said mockingly, "Haha, this is killing me. What kind of demon-suppressing seal is this? Compared to Taoist Master Xing, it's like a child's game." The disciple next to him also chimed in, "Master, this guy is clearly a fraud. What does he know about a demon-suppressing seal? He doesn't even know how to lie convincingly." The Taoist shouted at his foolish disciple, "Shut up! He's not wrong. This is the real demon-suppressing seal." The disciple looked bewildered and said, "Huh." His voice trembled and he broke out in a cold sweat. "What?" Rensing shouted loudly, "Suppress!" The giant seal quickly rushed towards the remnant soul to suppress it. The large seal pressed the remnant soul of this primeval demon tightly to the ground, making it unable to escape. And the Taoist was scared out of his wits and couldn't speak. "I've cultivated for a lifetime just to condense a rudimentary form of the demon-suppressing seal, yet he can cast the real demon-suppressing seal without any effort." Looking at the primeval demon being pressed down, Rensing said, "Don't resist. I'll give you a chance. I have something to ask you." Zhangcheng smiled happily and said, "The evil spirit has been suppressed. Father, Brother Ren is a person of true ability." The evil spirit continued to struggle. "A mere soul-suppressing seal won't stop me." Although he was tightly bound, he still managed to move towards Renxing and roared, "I will kill you!" The patriarch's face was filled with fear as he said, "How can this be?" Zhang Xir also spoke up, "It seems this evil spirit is much stronger than we imagined." The uncle standing to the side kept mocking, "Something even Taoist Master Xing can't do. How can this little brat do it?" Seeing the form of this evil spirit, the Taoist said in horror to the patriarch, "Zhang family head, this evil spirit is emitting a demonic aura several times stronger than before. I'm afraid it's not as simple as I initially thought. It's very likely the evil spirit of a primeval demon?" Knowing the terror of the primeval demon, he quickly said, "Let's get out of here quickly, any longer and it will be too late." Seeing this primeval demon refuse to be obedient, Rensing approached and said, "You won't listen, right?" Rensing continued to perform hand seals. The Taoist was bewildered. "What, summoning 5 soul-suppressing seals at once? This is impossible. I, an old man, have cultivated the soul-suppressing seal my entire life and have not been able to create a single complete seal. Moreover, one can only cultivate one soul-suppressing seal. This is basic knowledge." The disciple, finding the matter too unbelievable, asked, "Master, could it be a trick?" Rensing controlled the soul suppression seal to continue subduing the primeval demon. Feeling the true power of the soul suppression seal, he admitted, These are all real soul suppression seals." He was still not over his shock at Renxing's strength. Who on earth is this person? The evil spirit was not easily subdued. He rose up and tried to escape Renxing's suppression. Sensing the evil spirit was about to escape, the Taoist quickly formed a hand seal. "Oh no, 5 soul-suppressing seals are still not enough to deal with the evil spirit. Young master, this humble one will help you." Rensing replied indifferently, "No need." He continued to form seals, creating countless soul-suppressing seals. If 5 isn't enough, then 50. A series of soul-suppressing seals rushed towards the primeval demon, continuing to suppress it, giving it no chance to recover. The Taoist was even more horrified. Heavens! This young master said that the soul-suppressing seal consumes soul power. These 50 soul-suppressing seals would require a huge amount of soul power to be consumed, but everyone knows that soul power is the most difficult to cultivate. Let alone soul power, even a cultivator with ordinary spiritual power would have long been exhausted and died. The soul-suppressing seals rushed towards the unfortunate primeval demon. He was quickly suppressed, his voice unwilling. No, how could it be? And then finally, the evil spirit was defeated, it began to disintegrate and turn to dust. Rensing turned around and said casually, "It's settled." The patriarch was shocked by Rensing's overwhelming power. So strong, this young master is so strong. Knowing the opportunity had come, the Taoist rushed forward to flatter, "My God, from now on, this knee of mine belongs to you, young master." The Taoist was about to kneel down when Renxing stopped him. "I don't just accept anyone's knee." Still not giving up, he continued to prostrate himself on the ground. "Then please, young master, accept this prostration of mine." Our main character was also speechless with this guy. Soon after, Renxing turned around and said, "Zhang Xir, you come here with me." She was startled and pointed at herself. "Me?" Still not understanding Rensing's intention, she asked, "What are we going in here for?" Rensing said as he walked, "Go inside and eradicate the root of the primeval demon." The two of them entered a stone cave. Zhang Xir introduced as she walked. This stone cave was once the place where the ancestor of the Zhang family attained enlightenment. Later, after it caused a disaster, no one came here anymore. Arriving at a place in the stone cave, Rensing stopped and said, "Here we are, the source is here." Zhang Xir turned around and looked around, seeing nothing. She asked, "Here, there's nothing here." Rensing said calmly, "I'll give you a chance, come out on your own." Everything remained the same, nothing changed. Rensing's face turned cold. "Not listening, are you?" He stomped lightly and shouted, "Reveal formation!" A very complex formation appeared. Then a blurry figure appeared above the formation. Finally, the primeval demon appeared. Its entire body was light red, with 2 horns on its head, sharp teeth, and its eyes shone brightly as it looked at Renxing. Even though he was tightly bound by chains, he still tried to stand up, stuck out his tongue and asked, "How did you know I was here?" Zhang Xir was terrified, beads of sweat falling. "This is the primeval demon? Even though it's trapped in the grand formation, it still makes me feel pressured. If it escapes the grand formation, I'm afraid lives will be lost." The primeval demon tilted its head back and roared, "This great formation has an extremely strong concealment seal. For so many years, no one has ever discovered it. How did you know?" Despite the primeval demon's growling, Rensing calmly said, "Next, I'll ask, you'll answer." Feeling looked down upon, he frantically rushed towards Rensing. "Although I'm trapped in this formation, after so many years, the power of the great formation has been worn down by me. A low-level cultivator like you talking to me like this is truly seeking death." Rensing, without the slightest hesitation, calmly said, "Zhang Xir, lend me your divine power." She felt confused. "Huh? How do I lend it?" Rensing turned his head and said, "Use your Xuan Bing sacred body to hit me with a very strong move." Zhang Xir was surprised. All right." She gathered strength in her palm and shouted softly, "Endless frost, freezing the world." Rensing quickly absorbed the divine power from Zhang Xir's move. A moment later, feeling his body filled with divine power, he said, "Enough. This amount of divine power is enough to use the great formation." Being looked down upon too much, the primeval demon frantically broke the chains and roared, "You really don't take me seriously? You're truly stubborn and obstinate, still hesitating at this point? Go to hell." Rensing immediately activated the grand formation, the 9-Li grand formation, bind. The evil spirit was unexpectedly caught off guard by Renxing's killing move. It kept widening its eyes and sticking out its tongue. "What?" After subduing the evil spirit, Rensing thought to himself, "I found the right person. This guy has the aura of my vast sea divine power on him." The primeval demon knelt on the ground, its face filled with terror. "You can control the formation?" Before long, it became disobedient again and clawed at Rensing. "I don't believe it. I am the great primeval demon." Rensing simply raised his finger and said, "Lie down." Immediately, the evil spirit was crushed under the formation, unable to move. Rensing continued in a cold voice, "You're not a pure-blooded primeval demon, and you still dare to resist. I will kill you." The evil spirit knelt on the ground and shouted fiercely, "Who are you? Besides the person who sealed me, no one can control this formation, not even the descendants of the Zhang family can do it." Rensing crossed his arms and inquired, "Although you are not a pure-blooded primeval demon, you must have been extremely powerful in the past, otherwise you wouldn't have been suppressed by Zhang Li. It's the power in your body that allows you to be on par with a pure-blooded primeval demon, right?" The evil spirit was extremely surprised to hear this. "You even know about this. Humans like you truly surprise me." He continued, "If I were a naturally born primeval demon, I would have escaped from here long ago. How could I have been imprisoned here for tens of thousands of years? A pure-blooded primeval demon can only be born of heaven. I indeed relied on the Tao to advance. Only a naturally born primeval demon is a true demon." Hearing this, Renxing immediately asked, "Where did the Tao energy come from?" The evil spirit continued to answer, "I was able to ascend to a primeval demon thanks to a reign that lasted for 3,000 years, 80,000 years ago. The reign contained infinite opportunities, ushering the entire continent into an era of cultivation." Rensing asked doubtfully, "A reign that lasted for 3,000 years?" Zhang Xir also spoke up, "How can a reign last for 3,000 years? I know the beginning of the cultivation era. but I have never heard of a 3,000-year reign. The primeval demon immediately retorted, I experienced it personally, so how could I be mistaken? That rain was not an ordinary rain. Those raindrops contained a special power, which we temporarily call Tao energy. Countless cultivators immersed themselves in cultivation and achieved outstanding achievements. Countless children were born with special physiques. Countless cultivators broke through to become great powers, founding sects and establishing factions. I also ascended to a primeval demon at that time. Rensing didn't say a word, speculating, it seems my vast sea divine power and that rain are related. The divine power was scattered into the mortal world through the rain and absorbed by spirit plants, herbs, and countless cultivators. In other words, my divine power is scattered throughout the mortal world. Rensing unconsciously let out a meaningful smile. What a great plan! Rensing asked, so does the current rain still contain that power? Zhang Xie was startled. I've never heard of this before. The evil spirit roared in anger. What does a little girl like her know? In that rain, there was a lot of Tao energy buried all over the world, so even tens of thousands of years later, talented people still appear everywhere. In some special places, there are still rains of Tao energy, but it takes several decades or even several hundred years for such a rain to occur. Rensing said in a cold voice, I'm a little curious, how can you, being trapped in this place, know everything that's going on outside so clearly? The evil spirit snorted and bared its teeth, saying, Kid, do you think that by telling you so much I will answer your questions? Actually, I was just stalling for time. Immediately the chains shattered and the evil spirit escaped its years of confinement. He roared angrily, I'm out. After so many tens of thousands of years, I, one of the 4 great ones, have finally escaped. No one can bind me anymore. Zhang Xie was terrified to the extreme, her voice trembling. What? So scary? Is this the true power of a primeval demon? Even though this power isn't aimed at me, it's enough to make me unable to stand firm. After escaping from years of confinement, the evil spirit constantly provoked Ren Xing, I will make you taste extreme pain, being sucked dry and dying by me. Instantly, a series of red lights enveloped Ren Xing. He said with satisfaction, Suck you dry, then my power will also recover even more, ha ha ha. Outside, Taoist Master Xing and everyone heard a loud explosion coming from the cave. The Zhang family head turned in terror and asked, Taoist Master Xing, what's going on? The aura of a primeval demon? This is the true aura of a primeval demon. The primeval demon suppressed inside has escaped. Zhangcheng stepped back in fear. What? His second uncle was also terrified and screamed, More harm than good. I said that kid was young and inexperienced. Going inside not only didn't solve the problem, but also let the primeval demon escape. The Zhang family is really finished this time. Taoist Master Xing was sweating profusely and said in a trembling voice, Not just the Zhang family, once the primeval demon escapes, I'm afraid the entire Zhongyuan city will have to be buried with it. I wonder how young Master Ren is doing in there. Inside the stone cave, demonic qi flew everywhere, but it couldn't harm Ren Xing at all. The demonic qi was continuously absorbed by Ren Xing, who said coldly, Are you done messing around? The primeval demon was startled and shouted, What, you can still talk? In a flash, he felt something strange about Ren Xing. No, why can't I absorb any spiritual power from you? Why do you have no spiritual power at all? It lunged its claws at Ren Xing. What is this? At this moment, the primeval demon also realized something and cried out in horror, What? Your dantian is broken. Your 108 spiritual sea acupoints are all blocked. Ren Xing crossed his arms smugly. Are you very surprised? The primeval demon continued, How are you still alive? How can this body of yours still exist until now? But you definitely won't be able to live on. Destroy. After Ren Xing finished speaking, a golden light shot towards the primeval demon. The primeval demon snorted in contempt. This formation has been worn down a lot after so many years. You want to kill me with just this little power? In your dreams. Ren Xing ignored it and turned to say, Zhang Xie, come here and lend me your body. Zhang Xie was stunned and confused. Huh? How do I lend it? Without waiting for her to react, Ren Xing had already stepped forward and taken her hand. Ren Xing stood behind her, guiding and controlling the spiritual energy inside her body. The jade tree sings, The remnant king's aura gathers, the shadow of the sun and soldiers form a tower in vain. The stone swallows spit out clouds, the clear sky also weeps, only the green mountains are trapped in sorrow. After speaking, a formation was laid out around the primeval demon, enveloping it in the center. It screamed in pain. Its body was continuously being torn apart. It cried out in pain, "Impossible! I haven't been killed by the great formation for tens of thousands of years. Why can you destroy my body? Who on earth are you?" The primeval demon's screams echoed throughout the stone cave as its body began to dissipate. A moment later, only a single gem remained where the primeval demon had just vanished. Zhang Xir asked curiously, "What is that? Is it what the primeval demon left behind after it died?" Rensing reached out his hand to catch the jade and thought to himself, "This is my vast sea divine power within the body of that primeval demon. 100 times more than I expected. It seems this primeval demon was imprisoned here because Zhang Li deliberately kept it to replenish my divine power." The jade immediately vanished in Rensing's hand. After all, to have a large amount of vast sea divine power, one must have a suitable container. This primeval demon was just a container kept by Zhang Li. It's just that my dantian is currently broken and cannot absorb too much divine power at once. I should quickly restore the dantian in my body. Zhang Xir, standing beside him, spoke up. "Renxing, is the primeval demon dead?" Renxing replied, "It has been completely eliminated. Let's go out." Rensing silently calculated, "Next, I'll go get the thing Zhang Li left for me. Then I can leave the Zhang family." Outside, they still didn't understand the situation inside. Second Master Zhang couldn't wait any longer. "Big brother, don't wait anymore. Let's take this time to figure out a way to escape. Otherwise, once the primeval demon gets out, everyone will die." The Zhang family head, seeing this, angrily shouted, "Second Master Zhang, you shut up. Young Master Ren and Zhang are still inside. If you want to go, go by yourself." Zhang Xir was still stubborn. "Big brother, I'm also worried about the Zhang family. Your son Zhang Yunfei is still in seclusion. I'm going to see if he's been affected." As soon as he turned to leave, second brother Zhang revealed a sinister smile. "Zhang Xir died here, without anyone to back up that useless young master Zhang Cheng. My son Zhang Yunfei can smoothly become the next head of the Zhang family." "They're out!" Taoist Master Xing shouted, drawing everyone's attention towards the cave entrance. Second brother Zhang had only taken a few steps before he looked back. "What, they're still alive?" Zhang Shire and Ren Xing walked out of the stone cave without a scratch on them. The Zhang family head, seeing his daughter was safe, ran out to check on her. "Thank goodness, Zhanger, are you two all right?" Zhang Xir also walked towards her father and quickly reassured him. "Father, it's all right. I was just a little scared. The primeval demon has been completely destroyed." Taoist Master Xing's face contorted in fear. Young Master Ren's cultivation level seems unremarkable, but to be able to chant more than 10 complete demon-suppressing seals, I'm afraid his divine soul is terrifyingly strong. Now he has even destroyed a primeval demon that had escaped from imprisonment. His ability is not ordinary at all. In the future, my Tianmen must absolutely not offend this person. The Zhang family head prostrated himself before Ren Xing and thanked him. "Young Master Ren, please accept this bow from me. Young Master Ren saved my entire Zhang clan. If you have any request, please just say it. The Zhang family will definitely do its best." Rensing didn't need many words and stated his purpose clearly. "No need for courtesy. I once said I only need one item from the Zhang family." The Zhang family head asked respectfully, "What does young Master Ren want?" Rensing actually didn't know what that item was either. "I don't know what it looks like, but this item was kept by your Zhang family's ancestor, Zhang Li. I'm afraid Zhang Li had to pay a very high price to hide my body in this place. He would definitely leave something behind to help me recover my divine power." The item left by the ancestor of the Zhang family. The Zhang family head stood up and said, "What young Master Ren said seems to be the item placed in the Zhang family's ancestral shrine, but that thing is not easy to get." Rensing calmly said, "It doesn't matter, just take me there." Standing there for a moment, Taoist Master Xing also spoke up. "Zhang family head, if everything is settled, I'll take my leave and return to Tianmen first." Then he bowed his head to Ren Xing. "Young Master Ren, your heroism today has deeply impressed me. In the future, if you need the help of the Tianmen, please feel free to ask." The Zhang family head also clasped his hands in return. Thank you for your hard work, Taoist Master Xing. After that, he led Ren Xing to the Zhang family's ancestral hall. Young Master Ren, this is the Zhang family's ancestral hall. The item left by the Zhang family's ancestor is inside. Please, young master. Second Elder Zhang saw the patriarch leading Ren Xing into the Zhang family's ancestral hall and disagreed, stopping them. Wait. Patriarch, this is probably inappropriate. Outsiders have always been forbidden from entering the Zhang family's ancestral hall. The Zhang family head disagreed with him, raised his hand and invited, Young Master Ren is not an outsider. Inside the ancestral hall, there were many memorial tablets. Among them was a strange red box placed right in the center. Young Master Ren, this box is the item left by the ancestor of the Zhang family. For so long, the Zhang family has tried all sorts of methods, and many people have tried, but none have been able to open it. Ren Xing approached the box. That's right, this is what I need. Second Elder Zhang continued to block. Stop! This is a relic of the human emperor of the Zhang family. I do not agree to let you take it. In his heart, he was not simple-minded, thinking, the relic left by the human emperor must be an extraordinary item. This thing must be left for my son, Zhang Yunfei. The Zhang family head angrily turned and shouted, Second brother, shut up! If it weren't for young Master Ren, the Zhang family would no longer exist. Suddenly from outside, a rude voice called out, Where are the people of the Zhang family? Get the hell out here! The Zhang family head looked up at the sky and replied with an imposing aura, Who dares to be so arrogant here? A large purple-robed old man appeared, causing the Zhang family head to be startled. Patriarch of the Li family, what do you mean by coming to the Zhang family and speaking so rudely? The patriarch of the Li family was furious, his eyes bloodshot as he shouted, My son Li Hu died in your Zhang family's tomb. Tell me, who did it? The Zhang family head's voice was somewhat panicked. What, Li Hu is dead? The patriarch of the Li family gritted his teeth. Zhang patriarch, stop pretending. Hand over the person who killed my son. I want to tear him into 100 pieces. Second Elder Zhang turned in fear and asked, Zhang Cheng, didn't you go to the Zhang family's tomb? Who did it? Zhang Cheng stammered. Second Elder Zhang couldn't keep his composure and turned to question again. Zhang Cheng, Li Hu has the Xuanyang sacred body. He is the hope of the Li family. Besides Li Changfeng, he is the most beloved son of the Li family's patriarch. If this matter is not handled well, the Li family will definitely not let the Zhang family off. The Li family patriarch, riding a cloud in the air, shouted down, Speak up, my patience is limited, otherwise today the entire Zhang family will be buried with him. Second Elder Zhang pointed at Zhang Cheng and sneered, As the young clan leader, you are still so slow at this time. Do you really not care about the survival of the Zhang family? Zhang Cheng was cornered and shouted, It was me, I did it. The Zhang family head was stunned. What, Chenger? Zhang Cheng placed one hand on his chest and pointed straight ahead, resolutely saying, I killed Li Hu. Head of the Li family, if you have any issues, direct them at me alone. The Zhang family has nothing to do with it. Second Elder Zhang saw his nephew as a fool. Zhang Cheng, why are you so foolish? Your actions are tantamount to sending the entire Zhang family to their deaths. The Li family head's face darkened. You, the young clan leader of the Zhang family, Zhang Cheng, haha. He shouted in anger. You think a useless person like you can kill Li Hu? Do you take me for a fool? The pressure from the Li family patriarch forced Zhang Cheng to his knees, his whole body trembling, damn it. The Li family head shouted, Tell me, who did it? I'll give you a whole corpse. Zhang Cheng remained stubborn. It was me. I alone killed Li Hu. He insulted my Zhang family's ancestors. He deserved to die. Brother Ren has been kind to the Zhang family. Even if I die, I can't betray him. The Li family patriarch had lost all patience and rushed towards Zhang Cheng. Since you're willing to admit it, I'll kill you first. The Zhang family head, afraid, rushed forward to block in front of Zhang Cheng. You dare! Zhang Xir was horrified. Stop! The Li family patriarch controlled the crowd. Stay right here, all of you. An invisible pressure created a lock on their movements. The Zhang family head's voice was bitter. Damn it, I can't move. Second Elder Zhang felt the oppression and fear. This power is like being crushed by a great mountain. The Li family's patriarch's cultivation has broken through to the mountain-moving realm. It's really over this time. No one can save Zhang Cheng. The Li family head waved his hand towards Jiang Cheng. Die. The pressure was too great. Jiang Cheng couldn't move and stood still to take the blow. Suddenly, a hand swung up and slapped the Li family head in the face. The Li family head was sent flying and fell to the ground. He held his swollen face and shouted angrily, "Who was that?" Renxing approached Jiang Cheng, his voice cold. "Have you caused enough trouble?" Jiang Cheng was overjoyed to see him, Brother Ren. The man behind the Li family patriarch pointed his finger and shouted loudly, "Audacious! You dare to attack the patriarch of my Li family? I think you must be tired of living." Renxing's voice was somewhat unhappy. "Didn't you ask who killed Li Hu? I'll tell you, it was me." The Li family looked at Renxing with suspicion. "You? Where did you come from?" Second Elder Jiang helped Jiang Cheng up, surprised. "Jiang Cheng, what's going on? Was Li Hu really killed by Renxing?" "Yes, Brother Ren, but it was all because Li Hu offended Brother Ren first." The Li family head stood up, his aura raging. "Very good. I finally found the culprit, and he even came to surrender himself. Then I will kill you." The Jiang family head immediately stood in front of Renxing to block him. He was no less imposing, his voice calm. "Stop." Seeing the Jiang family head wanted to help Renxing, Second Elder Jiang hurriedly raised his hand to stop him. "Big brother, no, this matter was caused by Renxing, so he should bear the responsibility himself. We can't involve the Jiang family." Unable to stand this younger brother anymore, the Jiang family head angrily pushed his hand away. "Second brother, get out of my sight. If you dare to say such words again, I will kill you first." The Jiang family head turned around, his voice resolute. "Li family patriarch, Renxing is the savior of the Jiang family. If you dare to touch him, today the Jiang family will fight you to the death, a duel to the end." Hearing this, the Li family patriarch became furious, veins popping on his forehead. "Jiang patriarch, I think you've really gone mad. Do you know what you're saying?" The Jiang family head waved his hand, his loud voice covering the entire Jiang family. "The entire Jiang family, hear my command. Prepare for a fight to the death." A series of disciples responded in unison. "Yes." Second Elder Jiang was terrified and raised his hand to stop him. "Big brother, no, doing this will only get the Jiang family buried with him." The Jiang family head's face was calm and composed as he said, "The ancestor of the Jiang family, Jiang Li, was a generation of human emperor. Even if the Jiang family is annihilated, we cannot do something that is unfaithful and unrighteous, and we certainly cannot tarnish the honor of the human emperor. It is said that the human emperor was the third king after the Pangu era in China, and the dynasty was passed down for 150 generations." The patriarch of the Li family asked again for the last time with a serious face, "Good, very good. Patriarch of the Jiang family, I ask you one more time. Are you sure you want to protect him, an outsider, even if it means the destruction of your clan?" The Jiang family head did not waver, I'm sure. The Li family head spoke loudly, making an agreement. "All right, then today, the two families of Li and Jiang will make a pact to fight. The life and death duel on the arena tomorrow will be represented by the young clan leaders of the two clans. The result, whoever loses will get out of Zhongyuan City." Hearing this, Second Elder Jiang was alarmed. "What, big brother? Jiang Cheng is just a good-for-nothing, you can't agree." The Li family head said again, "If you don't want to die in battle, then hand this guy over for me to finish him." The Jiang family head replied very decisively, "All right, the Jiang family accepts this battle." The patriarch of the Li family turned away with a smile. "Very good, see you in the arena tomorrow." After speaking, the Li family patriarch and the man beside him flew away. He turned back, his voice full of confidence. "Tomorrow will be the last day of the Jiang family." The man next to him turned to ask, "Patriarch, that kid dared to hit you. Why didn't you kill him right away? Why do you want a life-and-death battle with the Jiang family?" The Li family patriarch replied, "The Jiang family is after all the family of the human emperor. Although it has declined, who knows if there are still relics of the human emperor." Then he gave a sinister smile. "It just so happens that tomorrow Fenger's master, Fairy Bayun, will arrive. At that time, after the Jiang family loses, we can catch them all in one net." The man next to him also echoed, "The patriarch's thinking is thorough. With Fairy Bayun's backing, we will definitely secure victory." On the Jiang family's side, Second Elder Jiang felt this was too unfeasible and held his head, saying, We're really done for, Zhang Cheng. Facing Li Feng, isn't that just seeking death? Jiang Si spoke up, wanting to fight. Father, let me fight tomorrow. The Zhang family head immediately shook his head. That's against the rules. Only the young clan leader is qualified to participate in this battle. His whole body still trembling, Zhang Cheng spoke up. It's all my fault. I, as the young clan leader of the Zhang family, have mediocre aptitude and low cultivation. It's because I'm a good-for-nothing. At this moment, after a period of silence, Rensing opened his mouth and said, Zhang Cheng will not lose tomorrow. The Zhang family head was surprised and turned to him. What does young Master Ren mean? Ren Cheng's voice was confident. Zhang Cheng will cultivate with me tonight. I guarantee that he can win tomorrow. Second Elder Zhang laughed out loud hearing that. Ha ha ha, do you want me to die laughing? What do you have to guarantee it? I admit you have some ability, but this concerns the life and death of the Zhang family. I hope you don't talk nonsense and make empty boasts. Rensing continued. Believe me, you can. Second Elder Zhang spoke up again. If we believe you, the Zhang family will be in danger. Zhang Cheng has an ordinary fate and poor aptitude. This is his destiny. Rensing said calmly, Then I will defy heaven and change his fate for him. Hearing this, Second Elder Zhang broke out in a cold sweat. Zhang Cheng said eagerly, I believe Brother Ren. At his wit's end, Second Elder Zhang turned to the patriarch. Big brother, you can't let them act recklessly. The Zhang family head clasped his hands and placed all his faith in Ren Xing. This patriarch also believes in young Master Ren. Young Master Ren, I entrust Chenger to you. Rensing looked towards the box and said, No rush, I'll go get the item Zhang Li left behind first. From a distance, a voice echoed, Stop. Second Elder Zhang was overjoyed to see this. Haha, it's my son. My son Zhang Yunfei is out of seclusion. A blue light descended and a figure appeared in the middle. It was Zhang Yunfei. He clasped his hands and said with a smile, Patriarch, Father, Yunfei has successfully broken through the realm and has come out of seclusion. Second Elder Zhang couldn't stop praising him. Very good. His cultivation has reached the core condensation stage. My son has the bearing of a human emperor. Big brother, I propose that we let my son replace Zhang Cheng as the succeeding young master to participate in tomorrow's battle against the Li family. Now is a good opportunity to seize the position of the Zhang family's patriarch. He pointed at the box in the ancestral hall. But if I can obtain the treasure left by the human emperor, then I have confidence. The Zhang family head refused. This item already belongs to young Master Ren. Second Elder Zhang, afraid his son wouldn't get the item in the hall, hurriedly said, Big brother, what time is it now that you're still so stubborn? This item must not be taken by an outsider. Zhang Yunfei walked towards the ancestral hall. Items of the Zhang family can only be owned by talented members of the Zhang family. The Zhang family head pointed at Zhang Yunfei and ordered, Stop for me. Ren Xing blocked him. No need, he can't open it. Zhang Yunfei placed his hand on the box and pleaded, Junior Zhang Yunfei, in order to save the Zhang family, wishes to open the item left by the ancestor. I pray for the ancestor's blessing. Seeing the box didn't move, he continued, Open for me. But the box still didn't budge. Zhang Yunfei's face contorted. How can it still not open? He stubbornly raised his hand towards the box, open. Immediately he was repelled and sent flying backwards. Although she had already guessed it, Zhang Xir was still somewhat surprised. As expected, it still failed. Could it be that no one can open this item? Rensing entered the ancestral hall and said, Except for me, no one can open it. Second Elder Zhang's face was contorted. Kid, you're talking nonsense again. If you can open it, I'll kowtow to you. Rensing stepped forward and opened the box with ease. Second Elder Zhang was startled, his mouth agape in an O shape. What? Inside the box was a sparkling sky-mending stone. Renxing reached out his hand. Collect. Just as I predicted, since Zhang Li snatched my body back, he would definitely leave behind a treasure to help me restore my Dantian. Very good. This is the sky-mending stone from the primordial era, the only divine object that can restore my shattered Dantian. To obtain this item for me, Zhang Li probably had to pay an unimaginable price. At this moment, Zhang Yunfei suddenly threw a punch at Ren Xing. Kid, you dare to steal things from the Zhang family? Hand it over. Ren Xing shouted loudly, Reconstruct the Dantian. Begin. A wave of spiritual energy surrounded Ren Xing and immediately sent Zhang Yunfei flying. Ren Xing examined his body and thought to himself, the Dantian has been restored. I can now store vast sea divine power. Next I must find a way to clear the 8-star sea acupoints and the 7 chaotic celestial meridians. Zhang Cheng, observing from the outside, inquired, Sister, do you feel that Brother Ren Xing has become different from before? Zhang Xie also noticed something strange. He is indeed different. Before, his body had no fluctuations of cultivation. Now it feels like a cultivator, although his aura is still as weak as before, like a beginner in cultivation. She couldn't help but sigh. Ren Xing is very mysterious. Seeing his son being sent flying, Second Elder Jiang angrily shouted, You despicable person, you dare to injure my son, I'll fight you to the death. Ren Xing's fearsome eyes looked straight at the old man. Didn't you say you would kowtow to me? A wave of pressure bore down on him, causing Second Elder Jiang to shiver and kneel down. You... What kind of gaze is that? So terrifying. Jiang Cheng raised his voice. Brother Ren, can you really defy heaven and change my fate? Ren Xing then asked, Do you know what your constitution is? Jiang Cheng was confused by Ren Xing's question. I'm just a mortal body. My whole family knows this. I have no aptitude for cultivation. Ren Xing smiled lightly and said again, Although it's a mortal body, adding the 2 words primeval makes it no longer ordinary. That's right. Your constitution is the primeval mortal body. In the primeval era, this was a transcendent constitution. It's just that it was later forgotten by people. Jiang Cheng was astonished. Primeval mortal body? That's right. Your physique is the primeval mortal body. In the primeval era, this was a transcendent physique. It's just that it was later forgotten by humans. Ren Xing continued, The descendants of the Zhang family should not regress after the generation of the human emperor Zhang Li. Today, I will help you open the primeval mortal body, so that the Zhang family can once again become the top family in the world. Ren Xing held the sky-mending stone in contemplation. This is the vast sea divine power. Zhang Li left for me. Vast sea divine power is a power different from spiritual energy. It can transform spiritual energy, changing one's constitution into a special constitution that belongs only to me. After vast sea divine power enters a cultivator's body, it's like a seed that helps the cultivator begin to evolve, producing a special constitution. Possessing endless vast sea divine power means possessing infinite creation that can suppress a series of primal ancestor gods, primordial supremes. To help my body return and resurrect my soul, perhaps I had to sacrifice not only Zhang Li, but also Emperor Ye Tian, King of Reincarnation, Fairy Huayu, and Emperor Wuxin. Thinking of this, Ren Xing clenched his fist tightly. Those shining names are all gone now. Everyone, rest assured, I will thoroughly investigate what happened. If I, Ren Xing, can be reborn again, then this time I will definitely ascend to the heavens, destroy the infinite, and control the yin and yang of the universe. The scene changes. Ren Xing shoots a beam of light towards Jiang Cheng's head and says, Activating the primeval mortal body may be a little painful. Try to endure it. Jiang Cheng cried out in pain. Ren Xing pondered. I originally have infinite creation. Next I just need to try to reclaim the vast sea divine power scattered throughout the world. Then my cultivation level can continuously increase, using myself as the land and the vast sea divine power as the seed to once again become powerful. A moment later, after Jiang Cheng had awakened his bloodline, he smiled happily and said, Brother Ren, although I have now opened the primeval mortal body, my combat power has not yet increased, and the decisive battle tomorrow. Ren Xing replied, Good. In the early stages of possessing the primeval mortal body, there's nothing too special, but later when you cultivate, you won't encounter any obstacles or difficulties. This is the unique feature of the primeval mortal body. Jiang Shi was surprised. No difficulties in cultivation? What an amazing constitution! Suddenly, Jiang Cheng's face darkened. Brother Ren, although I have now opened the primeval mortal body, my combat power has not yet increased, and the decisive battle tomorrow. Ren Xing immediately reassured him. Next I will teach you a set of rapid cultivation techniques called One Punch. Hearing the name One Punch, Jiang Cheng was a little surprised. Ren Xing spoke of the power of One Punch. The power is just like its name. Just one punch can create immense power. The night had grown late. After teaching Jiang Cheng how to cultivate, Ren Xing asked, How's the cultivation going? Jiang Cheng panted, showing his fatigue. It's all right. Ren Xing took a step, then rest and go to sleep. Jiang Cheng was bewildered. Huh? Go to sleep? Not continue practicing to improve my strength? No need. Alright. Jiang Cheng was somewhat disappointed. The next morning, Jiang Cheng walked up to everyone with a confident face. Father, I'm here. The old patriarch stroked his beard. Sheer, why do I feel that Jiang Cheng hasn't changed at all? Jiang Sheer also spoke up. There is a change, but not much. Zhang Yunfei also came over with a sarcastic tone. Haha, after cultivating all night, the solemn oath to defy heaven and change fate for the Zhang family is only this much? Jiang Cheng, tell me, where has your fate changed? Second elder Jiang also approached and said to the patriarch, Big brother, it's not too late for you to change your mind now. Hand over the position of patriarch to my son Yunfei. Let him protect the Zhang family. At least it can improve things. Jiang Qing puffed out his chest confidently. Father, I can do it. Second elder Jiang roared, What can you do? Jiang Cheng, if you face Li Feng, you might not even know how you died. You useless person, don't harm the Jiang family. If you lose this match, you will be the sinner of the Jiang family. Jiang Cheng, refusing to be humiliated, shouted back, Enough. I will not lose. I will not let down brother Ren. I will not disappoint father, and I will not bring shame to the Jiang family. Rensing started walking. Enough talk. Let's go. The father and son, Zhang Yunfei, mumbled their plan. Father, what should we do now? That trash Jiang Cheng refuses to understand. If he really loses, the Jiang family will belong to the Li family. All these years we've spent in the Jiang family will be for nothing. We absolutely cannot let Jiang Cheng fight. Yunfei, at that time, you just act first and report later. If you can defeat Li Feng, you will be the great hero of the Jiang family. No one can say anything, and you can also smoothly become the next successor to the patriarch. Zhang Yunfei gave a sinister smile. I understand. Only I, Zhang Yunfei, can protect the Jiang family. That Jiang Cheng is not worthy. The scene changes to a martial arts arena where the Jiang and Li families have gathered on opposite sides, eagerly awaiting the match between the two young clan leaders. Elsewhere, the Li family head respectfully said, Fairy Baiyun, please have some tea. Fairy Baiyun took a light sip from the teacup and said, Let the life and death battle begin. After this matter is resolved, I will take Li Feng back to the sect to report. The Li family patriarch smiled and flattered. In the future, I still hope that Fairy Baiyun will take good care of my son. The entire Li family is extremely grateful to you, Fairy. Li Feng's aptitude is the best I've ever seen among all the people I've met. After he joins the sect, I will accept him as my disciple. He will have a bright future. At this moment, below the arena, a loud bang was heard. Li Feng stepped onto the stage, his voice echoing in all directions. People of the Jiang family, come here. Jiang Cheng stepped forward. Father, I'm up. The Jiang family head nodded and said, Be careful. Suddenly a figure jumped up. Li Feng, I, Zhang Yunfei, will face you. The people below were all surprised and astonished. What does Zhang Yunfei want to do? Why is he up there? Li Feng sneered. Zhang Yunfei, you're not even the young master of the Jiang family. You're not qualified to fight me. Zhang Yunfei immediately pointed his finger and provoked, Li Feng, are you scared? If you're scared of me, then admit defeat. Today I, Zhang Yunfei, will definitely defeat you. Li Feng sneered, You idiot! Below, the Jiang family head shouted, Zhang Yunfei, you are being too reckless. Zhang Yunfei stepped forward. Patriarch, the Jiang family cannot be destroyed in Jiang Cheng's hands. Today, I, Zhang Yunfei, will turn the tide. Li Feng quickly rushed forward. If that's the case, then I'll grant your wish. If your Jiang family sends up one more person, I can just eliminate one more. Zhang Yunfei unleashed his first-level core condensation realm cultivation. Come at me. Seeing this scene, the people below were excited. No wonder Zhang Yunfei is so confident. His cultivation has already reached the first level of the core condensation realm. Maybe Zhang Yunfei can really save the Jiang family. From this, I can also see that the first realm of a cultivator is the body tempering realm, Kaiyuan, followed by the core condensation realm, Zhang Yunfei's realm, and finally the sky soaring realm. Cultivators at this realm can move mountains and are extremely powerful. Second elder Zhang laughed loudly. Everyone, rest assured, my son Zhang Yunfei has the bearing of a human emperor. The Li family patriarch laughed smugly. Ha ha, So proud of being at the first level of the core condensation realm. A bunch of frogs in a well. Back to the battle, Li Feng threw a punch and rushed forward shouting, "You overestimate yourself. Take this." Zhang Yunfei raised his hand to block but was still sent flying. He was knocked to the ground by a single blow from Li Feng. Second Elder Zhang was horrified. What? After defeating Zhang Yunfei, Li Feng stood on the stage with his arms crossed, looking at Zhang Yunfei and mocking, "Does a worthless chicken like you deserve to fight me? This is the difference between heaven and earth, do you understand?" Below, Zhang Yunfei trembled uncontrollably. Second Elder Zhang quickly urged, "Yunfei, get up. You are the last hope of our Zhang family. Get up for me." Zhang Yunfei struggled to get up. "I will not admit defeat." Before long, he coughed up blood again. The people of the Zhang family looked terrified. It's over. Even Zhang Yunfei is no match for Li Feng. The Zhang family has truly lost all hope. What should we do? Will the Zhang family really be in danger? Li Feng continued to taunt. "People of the Zhang family, listen carefully. If you kneel and surrender now, I will give you a way out." Zhang Cheng walked onto the stage and shouted, "Li Feng, shut up." Li Feng showed his contempt. "Zhang Cheng, you useless trash, what's the point of you coming up now?" Zhang Cheng calmly replied, "Whether it's meaningful or not, we'll know after we fight. Make your move." Li Feng rushed forward with a fierce aura. "You fool, you're digging your own grave, so I'll grant your wish." Fairy Bayun felt the outcome was already decided. She resolutely stood up to leave. It's over. But at this moment, Zhang Cheng unleashed one punch. A huge golden fist rushed towards Li Feng, surprising him. What? Immediately, Li Feng was sent flying. The Li family patriarch's expression was terrified. How could it be? Fairy Bayun was aghast, huh? The Zhang family head was also extremely surprised. Zhang Cheng won? The crowd below was also astonished by this scene. What's going on? Is that really young master Zhang Cheng? One punch from the young master sent Li Feng flying. Is this a complete transformation? Second Elder Zhang suddenly slapped his son hard across the face. Zhang Yunfei asked confusedly, "Father, why did you hit me?" Second Elder Zhang stroked his chin and said, "I was just checking if I was dreaming." "Damn it, how is Zhang Cheng so strong?" Zhang Yunfei's face darkened, helpless and speechless. Li Feng angrily used his trump card, "Zhang Cheng, I want you dead." The people of the Zhang family exclaimed when they saw this, "This is sword intent. No wonder he's one of the top 10 sacred bodies. Today we've truly broadened our horizons. Can Zhang Cheng block this move?" The Li family patriarch said confidently, "My son Li Feng will definitely slash Zhang Cheng to pieces." Fairy Bayun was pleased. Li family patriarch, rest assured, with Li Feng's sacred body, I believe he will not lose. Li Feng frantically rushed towards Zhang Cheng, sword intent unleashed, slash! Zhang Cheng unleashed one punch once more. Li Feng was sent flying. The sword intent around him shattered into pieces. The Li family patriarch was terrified. "Li Feng, my son!" Fairy Bayun's face was ferocious. "I didn't expect to be humiliated today. How could this ordinary-looking Zhang Cheng defeat Li Feng?" The people of the Zhang family laughed happily. "We won! The Zhang family really won! Unbelievable! This is like a dream!" Seeing her younger brother win, Zhangxir was also extremely happy. He created a miracle. It's all thanks to this man. The Zhang family head came forward, about to kneel in gratitude. "Young Master Ren, please accept this bow from me." Ren Xing stopped him. "No need. You are all descendants of Zhang Li. This is what you deserve." As for the Li family patriarch, he looked at his son with worry and panic. "My son's sacred body is crippled." At this time, Ren Xing also stepped forward to retrieve his vast sea divine power from Li Feng's body. As he absorbed, Ren Xing calculated, "The higher the level of the physique, the more of my vast sea divine power it will contain in its body. This Li Feng has much more than the dead Li Hu." The Zhang family head approached, his voice rubbing salt into the Li family patriarch's wound. "Li family patriarch, it's time to abide by our agreement. The Li family will merge with the Zhang family." The Li family patriarch stood up, unable to keep his composure. "Haha, you Zhang family. Are you worthy?" The Zhang family head said again. "How can the Li family patriarch go back on his word? Do you want to break the promise? One of my two sons is dead and the other is crippled. All because of the Zhang family." The Li family head's voice was cold. Then he frantically rushed forward. Today, I will make your Zhang family pay a blood debt with blood. Everyone in the Zhang family must die. It's over. Even if they won the life and death battle, the Zhang family will find it hard to escape a massacre. The Zhang family head raised his hand to meet the attack. He was immediately sent flying far away. The Li family patriarch's voice covered the entire field. All members of the Li family, hear my command. Today we will annihilate the Zhang family. Second Elder Zhang's face was contorted in fear. It's over. Even if we won the life and death battle, the Zhang family will find it hard to escape a massacre. It's all Ren Xing's fault. If it weren't for him, how could Zhang Cheng have crippled Li Feng? He pleaded, it's all Ren Xing's fault. If it weren't for him, how could Zhang Cheng have crippled Li Feng? Li family head, please show mercy. Our Zhang family is willing to hand over the mastermind Ren Xing. The Zhang family head, without any mercy, swung a punch that sent him flying. A dog can't change its ways. You are not worthy of being a member of the Zhang family. Anyone from the Zhang family who is willing to merge into the Li family, I can spare his life. Second Elder Zhang clutched his face and cried out, Big brother, if I'm not worthy, then my son and I will join the Li family. We won't be members of the Zhang family anymore. You just keep clinging to the moral reputation of the human emperor's family and continue to act noble. You just stay there and watch the Zhang family get massacred. Very good. Those who do not surrender, kill them all. Zhang Xie threatened. Li family patriarch, if you dare to touch the Zhang family, the Shangshuan sect will absolutely not let you go. The Li family patriarch wasn't worried at all. Zhang Xie, who are you trying to scare? The backer of my Li family is Fairy Baiyun from the Taishuan sect. Does your Shangshuan sect dare to oppose the Taishuan sect? Today, no one can help the Zhang family. Ren Xing stepped forward and spoke. Have you caused enough trouble? The Li family patriarch looked at Ren Xing. Huh, he said. Are you talking to me? Watching you blabber on here for so long has been really boring. If you don't make a move, I will. Behind him, Second Elder Zhang held his head and cried out, Kid, it's come to this, and you're still putting on an act? The Li family head laughed loudly. Ha ha, don't make me laugh. Kid, you want to save the Zhang family? You should first see if you have the ability. Why don't you try making a move? Ren Xing pointed at Fairy Baiyun. You annihilate the entire Li family for me. In the distance, Fairy Baiyun was surprised and confused. The Li family head scowled. You motherfucker, did you come here to mock me? Ha ha. A Li family disciple sneered. Is this kid sick or something? Telling Fairy Baiyun to destroy the Li family, doesn't he know that Fairy Baiyun came this time because of Li Feng? Ren Xing continued. What are you still standing there for? After you're done, I'll dispel your bad omen. Startled and chilled to the bone? Huh, how does he know? She rushed towards Ren Xing. If you don't explain clearly to me, I will smash your head. Ren Xing pointed his finger directly and spoke of the effects of the bad omen. You carry a bad omen. Every 3 days at noon, evil qi will surge into your Dumai acupoint, causing extreme pain, a fate worse than death, am I right? The Li family head shouted, Nonsense! Who do you think you are to make wild guesses about the fairy? Fairy Baiyun softly admitted, He's right. The Li family head was startled. What? What he said is true. Ren Xing made his request, destroy the Li family, and I will help you remove the bad omen and escape its shackles. With your aptitude, you shouldn't be limited by your current achievements. The Li family head sneered, Ha ha, kid, Fairy Baiyun will be Li Feng's master in the future. How could she listen to you? Even in your dreams, you should dream of something more realistic. Fairy Baiyun agreed. All right, then I will help you destroy the Li family. Hearing this, the Li family patriarch was terrified. What? Fairy Baiyun turned around. Li family patriarch, cripple your own cultivation. The Li family patriarch's face was extremely ugly. Fairy, please don't joke like that. You are my son Li Feng's master. Fairy Baiyun launched a palm strike at the Li family patriarch. Do I look like I'm joking? Li Feng hasn't officially become my disciple yet. The Li family patriarch coughed up blood and was immobilized. The Li family members shouted, Patriarch! They looked at Fairy Baiyun with fearful expressions. How could this be? A moment later, only a group of people were seen lying on the ground. She turned and said, The Li family is gone. Now fulfill your promise. Stay by my side for 3 days and I can help you eliminate it. Fairy Baiyun approached and threatened, Are you kidding me? I'm not in a good mood today. Solve it right now or I'll solve you. Renxing still replied calmly, just wait. She launched a blow at Renxing. You beast, don't put on that high and mighty attitude in front of me, I'll kill you. The Zhang family head was greatly alarmed. Young Master Ren, be careful. Renxing gently responded, pushing Fairy Bayun far away. Regaining control of her body, she was shocked and thought to herself, he has no cultivation, but his body is abnormally strong. I couldn't even avoid his seemingly ordinary attack. What kind of monster is this guy? After finishing, Renxing spoke of his departure. Everyone, my business and the Zhang family's business are settled. It's time for me to go. Zhang Cheng and his father spoke at the same time to keep Renxing. Can't you stay for a few more days? Young Master Ren, are you leaving so soon? Please stay. Let the Zhang family repay your kindness. Zhang Shire approached and said, Brother Ren, where do you plan to go next? Renxing then asked, Are there any sects around here? He thought to himself, Right now, all the Star Sea acupoints in my body are blocked. To clear these acupoints, I need special opportunities and methods, and I need the help of some forces. Zhang Xir introduced, The forces here are complicated. Around here there are the Shangshuan sect, the Taishuan sect, and the Tianmen. Among them, the Taishuan sect is Fairy Bayun sect, and the Tianmen is Taoist Master Xing sect. Both of these sects are extremely powerful. She continued, My Shangshuan sect, although it is an old sect, has declined a lot now and is not as good as the other two sects. Although I hope Brother Ren comes to the Shangshuan sect, I have to say that the Tianmen and the Taishuan sect are the places where a talented person like Brother Ren should go. Renxing turned around and said decisively, If that's the case, then I'll go to the Shangshuan sect. Zhang Xir was bewildered, Renxing looked up at the sky and thought to himself, If I remember correctly, the Shangshuan sect was founded by the female emperor Bai Shi. Bai Shi had to burn all her blood back then in exchange for dawn for the mortal world, to quell the disturbance of the darkness. If not, the mortal world would be a scene of hell right now. The Shangshuan sect must have what I need. Zhang Qing suddenly knelt down, interrupting Renxing's thoughts. Brother Ren, to defy heaven and change my fate, you passed on your secret technique to me. In my heart, you are my master. Please accept this bow from me. Renxing held a golden command token and threw it towards Zhang Cheng. Right now, I want to cultivate 360 mortal world soldiers. You are a descendant of Zhang Li, and you will be one of them. Zhang Cheng caught the command token in his hand and looked at it with doubt. As Renxing left, he said, After you comprehend this divine command, come find me at the Shangshuan sect. He continued to think, For countless years, I have been the Emperor's historian, opening up the myriad ages, confronting the most dangerous threats under the heavens. But at a critical moment, something unexpected happened. Although I haven't investigated the reason yet, it is definitely related to those primeval gods. Then, after countless more years, my divine soul was completely lost and my body was trapped. They couldn't completely destroy me, so they scattered my vast sea divine power into the mortal world. The outstanding great emperors who shone in each era fell one after another, just because they continued to complete the chess game I had laid out. The final move, made by the human emperor Zhang Li, saved my body. To this day, the outstanding immortal emperors have all passed away, and there are no more great emperors in the mortal world. Bai Shi, Zhang Li, Huang Ming, Xuanyuan Zhutian, and the others did not waste their efforts. This time, I have returned to the world, and the chess game has reached its final stage. Zhang Cheng held the command token in his hand, thinking about the function of this token, Lord of the Mortal World. Zhang Cheng was moved. Brother Ren, rest assured, I will definitely not disappoint your expectations. On the way to the Shangshuan sect, Fairy Bayun asked doubtfully, If you are so powerful, why did you let me deal with the Li family? Renxing replied nonchalantly, Because you are useful. In his heart he thought, Although I can use a secret technique to temporarily boost my body to an extremely strong level, it is only effective for a short time. In the near future, I will need her to stir up the heavens and earth for me, conceal the primordial heavenly secrets, and activate my body. She continued to ask, Useful for what? Let me tell you, I am from the Taishuan sect. If you dare to make a move, even 10 heads won't be enough to be chopped off. Renxing said again, You just need to know that this is only beneficial to you and not harmful. For you, it's a great deal. So young, but you talk like an old man. If you can't get rid of my bad omen in 3 days, you'll have to answer to me." Suddenly, Rensing asked, "Who is currently in charge of the heavenly mandate?" Fairy Bayun was surprised by Rensing's question. "In charge of the heavenly mandate? You even know about this?" "Currently, there is no one in charge of the heavenly mandate. According to the confidential information of the Tai Xuan sect, there are currently 3 great powers in charge of the heavenly mandate." Rensing's voice was serious. "Who are they?" "The 9 Yuan Holy Spirit, the Master of Fate, and the Dark Knight Holy Lord. But these are all legendary supremes who haven't appeared for 10,000 years. I only know a little about them." Rensing sneered. "So it was those incompetent fools from back then, after becoming traitors?" Rensing took another step and said, "Right now we are going to the ancient immortal crystal mine. If you really want to join the Shangshuan sect, I must remind you that the Shangshuan sect has been in decline for a long time, and countless major forces are waiting to carve it up. Going to the Shangshuan sect is no different from walking into a dead end." Rensing was puzzled. What's the connection between going to the ancient immortal crystal mine and joining the Shangshuan sect? Fairy Bayun explained. "Of course there's a connection. The ancient immortal crystal mine is located near the Shangshuan sect and is a useless mine that was completely exhausted tens of thousands of years ago. But now the Shangshuan sect is too poor, so to increase the amount of spirit stones, those who participate in the Shangshuan sect's assessment must submit a certain amount of spirit stones. Therefore, every time the Shangshuan sect recruits disciples, countless cultivators will go to the ancient immortal crystal mine to find spirit stones. But there are also rumors that the Shangshuan sect has a Xuantian ancient command that was dropped in the ancient immortal origin mine. The Shangshuan sect also wants to use this to find the Xuantian ancient command. If anyone finds it, they can immediately become an outstanding disciple of the sect." Rensing seemed to understand something, "So that's how it is. Then I'll take this opportunity to find the Xuantian ancient command." Bayun Xiangu shook her head again and said, "You're thinking too much. The Shangshuan sect has been searching for tens of thousands of years and still hasn't found it. Where do you get the courage to say this? Talking nonsense? I'm starting to suspect that you saying you can help me get rid of the bad omen is a lie." At an ancient immortal essence mine, demonic ki continuously radiated outwards. A group of people were cultivating here, and they all spoke up at the same time. "The demonic ki inside the ancient immortal essence mine is getting thicker and thicker. Does any group want to go in together? That way we can also look out for each other. The spirit stones inside are getting harder and harder to find. Only by going deeper will we have a chance to find spirit stones." From a distance, Renxing and Fairy Bayun approached. Outside, 2 young men were chattering. "I heard that deep inside the ancient mine, there is a mysterious demon hall. I don't know if it's true or false. It's true that someone once saw the demon hall. It's said that there are opportunities inside the demon hall, but no one who entered has ever come out." Fairy Bayun pointed at the cave. "This is the ancient immortal crystal mine. What are you really here for? If you're short on spirit stones, I can give you some. No need to waste time looking inside." Rensing took another step and said, "You don't have to go in, just wait for me outside." A person was cultivating again, and in the middle, a voice rang out, "Spirit yang grass, full year spirit yang grass. Eating 1 stalk can prevent the ancient mine's yin qi from entering the body." It was a petite girl hawking medicinal herbs. "Eat 2 stalks, and yang qi will radiate outwards, dispelling evil. Eat 3 stalks, and you can safely enter and exit the demon hall." When Rensing saw this girl, he seemed to recognize something. "Huh? She is." The crowd outside swarmed in to ask for a purchase. "Is it really that good? Sell me 3 stalks of spirit yang grass. How much is it? Give me 2 stalks." The petite girl named Bai Chokiao patted her chest and guaranteed, "No deception to the old or young. I, Bai Chokiao, have tested it myself. This spirit yang grass is completely effective." A young man approached. "All right, then sell me 3 stalks." Suddenly a voice rang out, "Stop!" making her bewildered. A man strode aggressively closer and said loudly, "Bai Chokiao, I see you're tired of living. I've warned you before, this is my Zhangtai's territory. Only I am allowed to sell spirit yang grass here." Bai Chokiao scratched her head and said with a smile, "Young Master Zhang, don't be angry. Why make such a big deal out of it? I'll leave right now and let you sell." Hearing this, young Master Zhang refused to let her go. Leave? You wish. I've monopolized this place for so many years, how could I let you get ahead of me? Today I must teach you a lesson. Seize her and break her legs for me. Bai Qiao immediately fled. She kept complaining resentfully. Zhang Tai, you stinking bastard. I'm just selling a little spirit yang grass. Do you have to go this far? Zhang Tai quickly chased after her. You little bitch, stop. Obediently surrender. While running, Bai Qiao thought of a way to escape. This time I'm in trouble. I have to think of a way. She looked towards Ren Xing, got it, then quickly approached and recognized a relative. Cousin, why are you here? She hid behind Ren Xing and pleaded for help. Cousin, these people want to kill me. Save me. Zhang Tai pointed at Ren Xing and said, Kid, are you her cousin? A subordinate behind him also spoke up. Get out of the way. If you mess with young Master Zhang, it's useless even if you're her cousin. Seize them all. Bai Qiao stuck out her tongue and ran first. Sorry, hold them off for me. I'm out of here. Zhang Tai chased after her, shouting, Stop! He quickly got ahead of her and blocked her way. He pointed his finger and said, Bai Qiao, stop pretending. Who doesn't know you're an orphan with no relatives left? What cousin? Who are you trying to fool, you liar? He also looked at Ren Xing and said, Kid, this is none of your business. Step aside. Don't disturb my work. Zhang Tai said to his subordinate, Tie up Bai Qiao for me. Young Master Zhang, please calm down. Let's discuss this slowly. I can compensate you. This small matter is not worth fighting over. Who the hell are you to be worthy of negotiating with me? Today I must break your legs. Two subordinates were about to tie up Bai Qiao when a voice rang out, Stop. Ren Xing opened his mouth, Let the girl go. Bai Qiao looked at Ren Xing in surprise. Huh? What is he? Zhang Tai retorted, Do you have a problem? Ren Xing still said calmly, You all can choose to leave. Zhang Tai pointed at Bai Qiao and said, You idiot! Bai Qiao is a liar, don't you know that? And you're still stepping up to help her? Ren Xing's voice was cold. I am her big brother. Take your people and get lost. Bai Qiao looked at Ren Xing, puzzled. He must know I'm just using him. Why is he standing up for me? Zhang Tai approached, grinning widely. Big brother? I think you must have been kicked in the head by a donkey. Men, seize this fool for me too. At the same time, a hand swung up and slapped him hard across the face. I told you to get lost, didn't you hear? Zhang Tai was sent flying by the slap. Zhang Tai's subordinates' expressions were fearful. Zhang Tai held one side of his face and trembled. You're really audacious, Zhang Tai shouted. Charge for me! Immediately, two subordinates rushed forward to attack Ren Xing. Ren Xing quickly responded with a kick for each, defeating these two idiots. Outside, Fairy Bayun stood quietly observing, thinking to herself, I can't sense any cultivation from this Ren Xing. The acupoints on his body seem to have serious problems too. Moreover, his physical strength is not strong. Overall, he's a mess. But every move is excellent, extremely simple but incredibly effective, like a person with extraordinary power rehearsing tactics. This is the first time someone has made me feel this way. Thinking of this, she suddenly broke out in a sweat. This is extremely unusual for a person. Who on earth is this person? A subordinate who was beaten turned back and cried, Young Master Tai, that guy is too fierce, we can't beat him. What are you afraid of? That kid doesn't look dangerous at all. Zhang Tai sneered. Don't forget that the Zhang family has recently added quite a few masters. Launch the Lingyun arrow for me. He kept shouting, Shoot up the Lingyun arrow to gather the people of the Zhang family. Today, if I don't chop you into 100 pieces, I'll eat my hat. Bai Qiao looked at Ren Xing. Why are you so good to me? Could it be that even though I look so shabby, you still desire my beauty? Although after I clean up, I'm quite beautiful. Ren Xing replied, I just want to be good to you. Don't ask why. Bai Qiao thought foolishly, so domineering? I'm a little touched since I was a child. This is the first person who has been good to me unconditionally. A moment later, a series of figures swooped down. The people outside had shocked expressions. It's the elders of the Zhang family. They are all powerful figures. I didn't expect 5 of them to come at once. That kid is probably in for a lot of trouble. Fairy Bayun said with a smile, You're in trouble. The Zhang family is a cultivation family. A small family like the Li family can't compare. Do you need my help? The price is you have to immediately remove the bad omen for me. An elder approached Ren Xing, pointed his finger and shouted, "You beast! Have you never heard of the Zhang family's reputation? How dare you act so arrogantly here? Now crawl over here and confess your crimes immediately." Ren Xing's eyes were sharp as he replied, "Old man, what are you barking about?" Seeing this, Bai Qiao couldn't help but exclaim, "Impressive, big cousin. Even now you still dare to curse? Cousin, your guts really make me admire you." The old man unleashed his divine power, preparing to strike. "Fine. It's been a long time since this old man has met someone with such a sharp tongue. After I capture you, I will pull out your tendons and scrape your bones." Bai Qiao suddenly spoke up. "Stop," thinking to herself. "I have no choice. Today 5 elders of the Zhang family are here. There's no hope of escaping. I can only—" She approached the elder and said, "This matter started because of me. I'll take responsibility for it alone. It has nothing to do with others. You alone will bear the burden. Can you bear it? Today all of you will have to die. This is the price for offending a cultivation family." Bai Qiao pointed her finger straight at his face without any hesitation. "Big cousin is absolutely right. You guys are just a bunch of dogs. Not a single one of you is good. Every sentence you say is about killing people." She started rolling up her sleeves with a provocative tone. "You try touching a single hair on my head." Fairy Bayun, outside, secretly admired. "This little girl doesn't care about anything anymore. She's quite interesting, has personality. If it weren't for the fact that she has no aptitude for cultivation, this fairy would have taken her as a disciple." Driven mad, the old man rushed forward to attack Bai Qiao. "You little bitch! Since you're so good at talking, let me tear your mouth off first." "You dare!" A seal appeared on her hand, surrounded by streams of evil qi. The elder was stunned, that is. It was a terrifying tattoo. After careful observation of the face, the elder was terrified, his voice trembling. That is, the symbol of the Yin Shen sect. Another elder immediately raised his hand to stop him. "That stream of evil qi is definitely the symbol of the Yin Shen sect. Go back now, don't get involved with this young lady." Bai Qiao continued to advance. "You stinking old man, come over here." The elder was alarmed. Don't come here." An elder raised his hand and shouted, "People of the Zhang family, leave here immediately." Zhang Tai, not understanding what was happening, asked, "Elder, aren't we going to take revenge?" "Revenge for what?" "She's been marked by the Yinshen sect, which means she's the one the Yinshen sect has chosen. The Yinshen sect is the most vicious and evil sect. If they're displeased, they can kill people and wipe out entire clans. It's best not to have any relationship with them." The crowd outside whispered, "What's going on? What's so special about being marked that the people of the Zhang family are so scared? Be careful not to bring disaster upon yourself. Let's leave quickly too." "It's because you don't know. The Yinshen sect rarely marks anyone, but the person who is marked is definitely someone extremely important to the Yinshen sect, indicating that the Yinshen sect can do anything for that person." After the people from the Zhang family left, Bai Qiao let out a sigh of relief. Phew phew, she thought to herself, "I haven't been here long and my identity has already been exposed. It seems I have to find another place. Big cousin, if we meet again, I'll be on my way." She was about to leave when Ren Xing stopped her. "Wait." Ren Xing approached and said, "You can't go. Bai Si, countless years have passed. I never thought we could meet again. This time I will protect you completely," Ren Xing said as he patted her head. Bai Qiao let out a grunt. "Big cousin, I'm not Bai Shi. My name is Bai Qiao. It's broad daylight. You should restrain yourself a little." Ren Xing said again, "Call me Big Brother. From now on, you don't need to go anywhere else. Your place is at the Shangshuan sect." "Are you kidding me, big cousin? Do I look like someone who can get into the Shangshuan sect? Even if I wanted to, they wouldn't let me in." Ren Xing said calmly, "I say you can get in, so you can get in." Fairy Bayun approached and said, "Ren Xing, although the Shangshuan sect has declined, their recruitment of disciples is extremely strict, especially in recent years. The Shangshuan sect wants to revive itself, so the requirements for disciples' aptitude are even higher. This Bai Qiao's aptitude is very ordinary. It's almost impossible for her to enter the Shangshuan sect. You shouldn't say such unrealistic things." Ren Xing looked at the cave and said to Bai Qiao, "You come here. Do you see the ancient immortal crystal mine?" Ren Xing said again, "Shout into it. I believe in the light." Bai Kokiao was bewildered. Are you serious? Serious. Rensing's voice was majestic. Bai Kiao shouted loudly, I believe in the light. Rensing asked tentatively, do you feel anything? Bai Kiao blushed and said, a little embarrassed and ashamed. Fairy Bayun crossed her arms. Are you playing around? Wasting time. Suddenly, a stream of air rushed out and enveloped Bai Kiao. Fairy Bayun looked at her in astonishment. That is, how could this holy and majestic aura emanate from a beggar child? Deep within the ancient immortal crystal mine, there was a decree with the character Guang, light, carved on it. Sensing the aura emanating from Bai Kiao, it stirred and prepared to fly up. It seems the edict is suppressing a demonic corpse. Then the edict followed the direction of the aura and flew towards Bai Kiao. Freed from suppression, the demonic corpse opened its eyes. The Xuantian ancient command that suppressed my body? Why did it fly away for no reason? He immediately stood up and looked around. Why bother? After tens of thousands of years, I'm finally free. The demonic corpse's voice was resentful. The Xuantian ancient command suppressed me here for tens of thousands of years. After I get out, the first thing I need to do is to slaughter the Shangshuan sect and bathe the world in blood. The ancient immortal crystal mine suddenly shook violently. A group of people saw this and their expressions were terrified. What's going on? Why is the ancient immortal crystal mine shaking? The yin qi suddenly became much thicker than before. Everyone be careful. Don't act rashly. Everyone gather together and act as a group. Then the Xuantianji token flew to Bai Kiao's side. Bai Kiao held the token in her hand, surprised. This is... Fairy Bayun was startled. That is the long-lost Xuantian ancient command of the Shangshuan sect. I didn't expect it to actually appear. Renqing said to Bai Kiao, the Shangshuan ancient command is yours. With it, you can smoothly enter the Shangshuan sect. Fairy Bayun immediately tried to persuade her. Rensing, the power Bai Kiao just radiated was not ordinary at all. Why don't you follow me back to the Tai Xuan sect? The Tai Xuan sect is much stronger than the Shangshuan sect. Renqing immediately refused. She can only go to the Shangshuan sect, and in the future, she will become the sect master of the Shangshuan sect. Bai Kiao was dumbfounded. Become the sect master of the Shangshuan sect? Big cousin, you're taking the joke too far. Fairy Bayun continued. Bai Kiao has been marked by the Yinshen sect. Although the Taishuan sect cannot guarantee her complete safety, the Shangshuan sect absolutely cannot protect her. Rensing replied nonchalantly, a small Yinshen sect, with only a name but no substance, is not worth mentioning. Fairy Bayun said helplessly, You really leave people speechless. I don't know whether to call you foolish or arrogant. From behind, two figures, a man and a woman, swooped down. Here, the aura of the Shangtian ancient command is here. A man approached Bai Kiao and asked, Little miss, did you find the Kangtian ancient command? Bai Kiao said softly, You could say that. This man immediately raised his hand and said with a smile, Then you are very lucky. The Shangshuan ancient command has been missing for over 10,000 years. The Shangshuan sect once made a rule that whoever can find the Shangshuan ancient command will be immediately promoted to become a proud disciple of the sect. The woman beside him also spoke up to welcome her. Enough talk. This is such a big matter. The elders are currently waiting. You should come back with us. Bai Kiao looked at Rensing. Big cousin. What should I do? Although I just met Big cousin, I just have a feeling that I can trust him. This is a feeling I've never had before. Rensing replied, Go. Wait for me at the Shangshuan sect. I'll come to the Shangshuan sect in a few days. The man looked at Rensing and said, This is your cousin. I'm afraid you won't be able to wait for him. His aptitude is too poor, he can't enter the Shangshuan sect. As Bai Kiao and the others set off, the man said again, On the path of cultivation, immortals and mortals are different. You have the fortune to become a proud disciple, while he has ordinary aptitude and cannot cultivate immortality. In the future, the positions between you two will be as different as heaven and earth. It's better to sever this useless relationship sooner. Rensing watched them leave. Then he turned to ask Fairy Bayun, The fate art of the Taishuan sect, the Xuan Gong Miao Fa, have you learned it? Are you kidding me? The fate art is the lifeblood of a sect. Only the sect masters of each generation can cultivate it. Others don't even have a chance to see it. Renxing raised his hand. If that's the case, I will teach you the Xuan Gong Miao Fa. Fairy Bayun turned her face to the side. This joke isn't funny at all. Seeing Renxing suddenly approach her, she was bewildered. What are you doing? Renxing sent a little divine power into her hand. You lecher? You dare to take liberties with me. Feeling what Renxing had just transferred to her, she was shocked. What? Fairy Bayun looked at the mark on her hand. This is really the Xuan Gong Miao Fa. Renxing left, his voice echoing. Comprehend it on your own. First, grasp the basics, you'll need it later. Wait for me here. I'll come out from the ancient immortal crystal mine. She was still not over her shock. How does this Renxing know the fate art of the Shangshuan sect? Moreover, the Xuan Gong Miao Fa of the Taishuan sect was once lost and is now incomplete. The Xuan Gong Miao Fa that Renxing taught me is the complete version. Looking at Renxing's back, she said to herself, it seems I have underestimated this person. Elsewhere, two groups of people were arguing. A blonde girl, the leader of one group, said, Zhang Tie, you all should go back. My Nangong family is not afraid of the Zhang family, so of course I'm not afraid of you. The other group, led by Zhang Tai, also retorted, Nangong Ningsue, get out of here quickly. I, Zhang Tai, am not a good person. Don't force me to make a move. This blonde girl, named Nangong Ningsue, continued, right now, there's a strange movement inside the ancient immortal crystal mine. You and I both want to lead people in there in case we find more spirit stones. Then, let's both rely on our own abilities and see who can attract more people. Zhang Tai pointed his finger, his face scowling. Nangong Ningsue, you really don't know what's good for you. My Zhang family is in the Shangshuan sect. You just wait for me. As Renxing walked over, two people saw him and pointed. Another person has arrived over there. It took half a day to wait for one person to arrive. I wonder who he will follow. Whether it's joining the Zhang family or Nangong Ningsue, it will offend the other party. It's too difficult to choose. Seeing Renxing, Zhang Tai sneered, so it's this kid. He still dares to come here. He continued, Nangong Ningsue, I don't care about the others, but I must have this one. Kid, this time I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. Immediately crawl over to my place and kneel down in repentance. Nangong Ningsue also spoke up, there's no need to go over to his place and suffer injustice. Join my side. If Zhang Tai dares to do anything to you, I will get justice for you. Looking at the statue next to Nangong Ningsue, Renxing thought to himself, countless years have passed, the spirit stones in the ancient immortal crystal mine have all been mined, but I didn't expect the earth element beast to still be here. Zhang Tai continued to jeer. Kid, just now you relied on that bitch Bai Kokiao to save your life, now you want to rely on a woman too? You coward! Seeing Renxing approach, Nangong Ningsue smiled softly. Very good, following me. Nangong Ningsue is the right choice. Renxing shattered her thoughts. You're thinking too much. I just want to see the stone statue on this side. Nangong Ningsue was surprised and said, huh. She continued, you've offended Zhang Tai. Without my protection, a person with no cultivation like you can't live for long. Moreover, exploring the ancient immortal crystal mine is also like participating in the screening test of the Shangshuan sect. It's very difficult for you to find immortal crystals in the ancient mine alone. I'll give you one last chance. Follow me. Renxing turned and walked into the ancient crystal mine, then said, not interested. Nangong Ningsue asked the elder next to her, Elder, what do you think of this person? The elder stroked his beard. Extremely ordinary, not worth mentioning. Hearing this, Nangong Ningsue sneered, full of arrogance. On the contrary, it has aroused my interest a little. I thought he had some great ability. Turns out he's just an ordinary person deliberately putting on a show here. The people outside couldn't help but feel weary. This kid has offended Zhang Tai, and he still dares to provoke Miss Nangong. He really doesn't know how to live. Zhang Tai scowled in anger. Go, follow that guy. I haven't had a place to vent my anger today. Third elder, you must help me catch that guy later so I can beat him up. The elder next to him looked down on him. Just a puny cultivator, not worth mentioning. The biggest opponent for the young master right now is Nangong Ningsue. If you can find more spirit stones and contribute to the enhancement of the sect, after joining the Shangshuan sect, you will receive immense benefits. That way, My Zhang family will never be suppressed by the Nangong family again. Nangong Ningsue entered the ancient crystal mine, her tone serious. This time, I must find more crystal cores than Zhang Tai, so that after entering the Shangshuan sect, I can receive more good resources than him and quickly improve my cultivation. Only then can the Nangong family completely surpass the Zhang family. Somewhere in a temple, the demonic corpse looked around. When I was initially suppressed in the ancient temple, I remember there were some good things here. Before I leave, I must take them all. He saw a golden box. This is the box. I wonder what treasure is inside. He tried every way to open the box. He continuously tried to destroy it. He was surprised it's not even damaged. The demonic corpse frantically attacked the box. At a cave. Zhang Tai was looking around for Renxing. How did that kid walk so fast? He was gone in a flash. The demonic key was constantly overflowing around the ancient crystal ore. The people inside had terrified expressions. What's going on? Why is the ancient immortal crystal mine suddenly shaking, and it's also spewing out yin qi? Seeing this, Zhang Tai laughed loudly. What's there to be afraid of? This young master was prepared for this. This is the Yang God Pill, specially used to deal with the yin qi in this place. Each of you take one pill, it shouldn't be a problem to block the yin qi here. Renxing went deep inside the ancient crystal mine. Back then, the spirit stones in the ancient immortal crystal mine played a huge role, building countless solid foundations. For example, the five-colored divine temple of the Shangshuan sect could stand tall at the 9 Zhangyuan 10,000 Dao divine stele. Seeing the demonic qi boiling incessantly, Renxing guessed, such a big commotion. It seems something has happened to the demon hall. The poisonous yin qi in the eyes of these mortals is actually the breath emitted by yin objects, but this is the spiritual qi emitted from spirit stones. The essence qi is so thick that it evaporates. Normally, these essences are located in the rock walls of the ancient immortal crystal mine. Only when the ancient mine experiences violent tremors will these essences be released. Essence qi may be a deadly poison to other cultivators, but it has great use for me. 108 of my star C acupoints are blocked, and the characteristic of the Shenting acupoint matches the essence qi. I was originally planning to shake the rock walls to release the essence qi, but now that the essence qi is being released on its own, it saves me a lot of trouble. Today, I must use the rich essence qi in here to open the Shenting acupoint. Elsewhere, an elder next to Zhang Tai spoke up, "Young master, luckily we brought quite a few Yang God pills today. Otherwise, facing such dense yin qi, we wouldn't be able to go any deeper. But even so, we must speed up and can't stay in here for too long." A subordinate saw Renxing sitting in front and said to Zhang Tai, "Young Master Zhang, that kid is over there." Zhang Tai was puzzled. What is that guy doing? What else can he be doing? He doesn't have a Yang God pill. He must have died from yin qi infection here. Zhang Tai pointed at the third elder. It's too good for him to die so easily. Third elder, go and see. If he's still breathing, then break his neck. He continued to give orders. Time is of the essence. The rest of you continue to move forward. There, Renxing had almost finished absorbing. Almost there, countless years of essence qi stored here are extremely suitable for me to open the Shenting acupoint. The elder approached. Kid, so you're still alive. He raised his hand and launched a palm strike at Renxing. If that's the case, then let this elder send you to the Western Paradise. Renxing shouted softly, "Open!" An acupoint on his head opened. The stream of light shot straight into the elder's head. What? The elder panicked. Then he fell unconscious to the ground. Renxing raised his hand to retract the divine power. The vast sea divine power returns. Although this person has a special physique, the vast sea divine power in his body has long been depleted, and he is no different from an ordinary cultivator. The amount of vast sea divine power in his body is pitifully small. Only young cultivators with extraordinary aptitude contain a large amount of vast sea divine power in their bodies. After a while, seeing that the third elder had not returned, Zhang Ti was puzzled. It's been so long? Why hasn't the third elder come back yet? Another elder spoke up. Young master, don't worry. Third elder handling that trivial matter will definitely not have any problems. It might be because the yin qi is too thick that he got lost. Renxing approached and saw a drawing. Found it. This drawing is indeed still here. At first, I regretted not being able to collect all the essence of 10,000 years. Now it's no longer a problem. I just have to wait for the essence here to be completely released. The scene changes to the Nangong family group. An elder said to Nangong Ningshui, "Miss, although the jade pendant in our hands can temporarily resist the yin qi here, it won't last long. We must leave this place quickly." Nangong Ningshui looked towards Rensing. It's that guy. The elder made a guess. This person's Dantian spiritual energy is weak, his cultivation is not high, and he is completely unable to resist the yin qi here. He is not moving now. I'm afraid the yin qi has already invaded his body. His mind is confused, and he won't live for long. She threw a jade pendant in Rensing's direction. Rensing caught it and turned back to ask, "What's the matter?" Nangong Ningshui then said, "You're still conscious. It seems your body hasn't been invaded by too much yin qi yet. This jade pendant can block the yin qi here. Take it and get out quickly. Otherwise, if more yin qi invades, you'll surely die." Rensing threw the jade pendant back. No need. A person in the Nangong family spoke up unhappily. "This guy doesn't know what's good for him. There should be a limit. Miss Nangong is saving your life." Rensing said to Nangong Ningshui, "Your nature is not bad, but you lack a sincere heart. Don't go astray because of your future choices. Now that something has happened in the ancient immortal crystal mine, you'd better go out." The elder immediately retorted, "Kid, who doesn't know something has happened in the ancient mine now? The young lady advised you, and you didn't go out, but now you're advising the young lady back. What kind of person are you?" Before leaving, Rensing said one sentence, "I'll give you 4 last words. Treacherous face." The big man next to Nangong Ningshui shouted, "Stop right there! You dare to call Miss Nangong treacherous? I think you're tired of living, and you still dare to scold others. This guy really deserves a beating." Nangong Ningshui sighed. "I've said what I should say and helped where I could. This person is arrogant and used to acting alone. He doesn't like to listen to advice. There's no need to pay attention to him anymore." Outside the ancient crystal ore, a statue of a rat was gradually waking up. A moment later, it was completely liberated and slowly opened its eyes. It stretched out its hand eagerly. "How many years have I been in deep sleep, yet someone still remembers the secret code to wake me up?" Inside, a disciple of the Zhang family said to Zhang Tai, "Young master, we only found this little bit of spirit stone. If we continue to go deeper, the yin qi will become more and more concentrated, and I'm afraid we will be in danger." Nangong Ningshui walked ahead and said with a smile, "Zhang Tai, if you don't dare to go deeper, then I'll go first. There are only a few spirit stones on this path, but Zhang Ti has taken them all. I must go deeper to find more spirit stones than Zhang Tai." Not to be outdone, Zhang Tai continued to follow. "Go, follow them. I, Zhang Tai, will not lose to a woman." They walked together to a palace. Zhang Tai looked ahead. "This is..." Nangong Ningshui was surprised. The Demon Hall, the legendary Demon Hall, really exists. A member of the Zhang family looked at Zhang Tai and said, "Young master, should we go in? It's said that there are treasures inside the Demon Hall." The elder of the Zhang family was somewhat scared. "This Demon Hall, people have entered before, but no one has ever come out. Don't dream of getting anything inside." An elder of the Nangong family also said, "Miss, the Demon Hall is strange. The Nangong family once had a master inside. It's best if we don't go in." Nangong Ningshui waved her hand. "Everyone, no one is allowed to get close to the Demon Hall. Let's leave." Zhang Tai, on one side, also agreed, "We shouldn't go in for treasures that cost our lives." Suddenly, from a distance, Renxing approached, leaving the crowd bewildered. Nangong Ningshui was startled. She looked at the cold man in front of her. And Zhang Tai, seeing Renxing, had to exclaim, "It's that kid! Where did he come from? How is he still alive?" Another person was also surprised and spoke up. "Not only is he still alive, but he's also planning to go into the Demon Hall." Nangong Ningshui saw that Renxing was still safe and sound, her expression surprised. "The yin qi has invaded his body for such a long time, and he's still fine? Wait, maybe you don't know. That's the Demon Hall. An ordinary cultivator who enters will surely die." Renxing replied coldly, "I'm not ordinary." After that, he casually put his hands behind his back and walked into the Demon Hall. A subordinate looked at Zhang Tai. "Young Master Zhang, he's gone in. It seems like nothing happened. Should we go in?" Zhang Tai said decisively. "This kid is not afraid on his own. We have so many people. What is there to be afraid of? How can I, the young master, be outdone by a piece of trash?" Zhang Tai walked to the Demon Hall and daydreamed. This could also be a part of my destiny. If I can find the long-lost Xuantian ancient command of the Shangxuan sect, wouldn't I, Jiang Tai, be able to rise to the sky in one step? Nanggong Ningshui hesitated for a moment and then decided, let's go in. As Ren Xing walked to the door of the demon hall, he thought to himself, this underground palace was built back then for two reasons. First, to suppress the evil things underground, and second, to hide and seal the divine objects mined from the ancient mine. This time I came here to find a divine object that I hid here back then. The killing formation to prevent evil things from invading is still active. It seems this is the reason why so many cultivators couldn't get out after entering. Rensing stomped his foot with a thud. Break. The killing formation was immediately destroyed. Jiang Tai entered, spread his arms and said with a smile, we're in, and we didn't encounter any danger. It seems the terror of the demon hall is just a rumor. Today the treasures in here will all belong to me, Jiang Tai. Nanggong Ningshui looked at Rensing and asked, I still don't know your name. You seem to know a lot about this demon hall. Rensing, you shouldn't have come in here. There's nothing you're looking for here, only danger. A person with a contorted face hissed, Kid, who are you trying to scare? Where's the danger? We didn't encounter anything when we came in here. Rensing continued, you didn't encounter any danger because the dangers here have been removed by me. The elder sneered, Kid, this demon hall has been here for who knows how many years, appearing and disappearing, no one knows anything about it. And you dare to say you can remove the dangers here. You're young, but you're good at bragging. Jiang Tai pointed at Renxing and shouted loudly, Kid, I'm asking you, did you see the third elder of my Jiang family? Renxing replied nonchalantly, I killed him. Jiang Tai was startled. Killed. Then he burst out laughing. Ha ha ha, you're making me laugh. He continued to approach, holding up his little finger in contempt. With you? You don't even know your place. The third elder could crush you with one finger. Rensing raised his hand and slapped him, noisy. Jiang Tai was sent flying and fell to the ground. He roared angrily. I brought so many people with me and you dare to hit me? Seize him! A voice called out from behind. Young master, there's treasure in this chest. He walked towards the chest and pointed at Rensing. You just wait for me. I'm going to see the treasure chest first. Approaching the chest, he was excited. The wood of this chest is not ordinary. There must be good things inside. Nanggong Ningshui, this thing was discovered by me. You don't get a share. Nanggong Ningshui waved her hand. An ownerless object, the one with fate will get it. Let's see who is fated with it in the end. Rensing approached and warned, this item does not belong to you. You'd better not touch it. Jiang Tai crossed his arms and inquired, it doesn't belong to us? Then tell me, if it doesn't belong to us, who does it belong to? Rensing replied with a serious face, me. The elder approached, nonsense, who the hell do you think you are to talk so arrogantly? Jiang Tai continued to laugh and say, you say this treasure chest is yours? Fine. I, the young master, just want to steal your things today. What can you do? Rensing's expression was light. If you can't open it, you can't steal it. Jiang Tai ordered some subordinates. What's so hard about opening a broken chest? Men, open that chest. Nanggong Ningshui whispered, send someone over there. Don't let Jiang Tai get it first. Two subordinates tried their best to open the chest. Open for me. Jiang Tai's eyes widened and he scowled. Kid, open your dog eyes and see how this chest is opened. The two subordinates were exhausted. Young master, it won't open. Seeing this, Jiang Ti's face darkened. Suddenly, a person jumped forward and shouted loudly, get out of the way. Let the Nanggong family open it. He launched a powerful blow at the chest. Seeing that the chest remained the same, he couldn't help but be surprised. What, it's not damaged at all. An elder also made a move. This elder will also give it a try. Jiang Tai cried out in fear. What? Even the elder of my Jiang family can't open it with his full strength? The Jiang family elder proposed an idea. Young master, the material of this treasure chest is not ordinary. It seems we can only move it out and then think of a way to open it. Suddenly an angry voice rang out. What are you doing? The demonic corpse with a furious face approached the group. That is, before they could finish speaking, these two unlucky souls were crushed to death by the demonic corpse. You dare to touch my things, you deserve to die. The elder of the Nanggong family spoke up uneasily. We're in trouble, little rat. This treasure chest is guarded by this yin object. It seems there will be a fierce battle. Zhang Tai anxiously urged, Great Elder, make your move. The elder gathered his strength and rushed towards the yin object. The demonic corpse bared its teeth and said, Die. He waved his hand once and the elder was shattered into pieces. Another elder saw this scene as if he had seen a ghost and was terrified. What, in just one move? He frantically ran away, shouting, Run! The demonic corpse's speed was nimble, surpassing the elder's head and swinging its hand down. Die! The elder was also slapped into pieces. Zhang Tai was terrified to the extreme. No, we can't fight back. Nangong Ningxue raised her hand to retreat. 2 high cultivation elders died in an instant. Everyone, retreat immediately. Everyone scrambled to escape. Quick, run, it's too scary. The demonic corpse gave a strange smile. Run, run all you want. The essence key in here will also kill you. Seeing Rensing still standing still, Nangong Ningxue also hurriedly urged, Rensing, what are you still standing there for? Run quickly. Rensing still calmly and gently replied, It's fine, I still have to get the things in the chest. Nangong Ningxue continued, What time is it now and you're still thinking about that treasure chest? With that mummy here, you're lucky not to be dead. A person next to her hurriedly said, Miss Nangong, don't waste your breath on him. If we don't get out now, it will be too late. Nangong Ningxue quickly fled. Forget it. I can't persuade you anyway. Let's go. After the group got out of the demon hall, their expressions were tired and they collapsed, panting heavily. One of them turned towards the palace, still not over his fear. We finally escaped. That was too dangerous. That kid is still inside. I'm afraid even his bones are gone. Zhang Tai cursed under his breath. Fool! Dying in the demon hall is too easy for him. Nangong Ningxue looked at the demon hall and wondered, Will Rensing really die inside? Facing such a strong ancient mummy, I really don't understand why he stayed, and I don't know if he has a chance of survival. Seeing that the group of people had been scared and scattered, but Rensing was still standing there, the demonic corpse was puzzled. There's still one who didn't run away? Then he picked up the chest and prepared to go out. He must have been scared stiff. Those cultivators were right. I should take this chest out first and then slowly figure out a way to open it. Rensing approached and said, Don't touch it. That's mine. The demonic corpse was startled and turned around. Huh. Are you talking to me, kid? Are you tired of living? Rensing walked over, not caring, and approached the chest. He said softly, Open. The demonic corpse looked down on him and bared its teeth. Haha, that's hilarious. Even I can't open this chest with you. The box immediately opened, and in the middle, something was surrounded by a blue light. The demonic corpse was startled, huh? A blue immortal crystal appeared. Rensing said to himself, This place is called the Ancient Immortal Crystal Mine, because only one immortal crystal has ever been dug up in this ancient mine. It's the thing right in front of me. The demonic corpse's eyes were sharp as it approached. I didn't expect you to be able to open this chest. It really surprises me. Then he rushed forward to attack Rensing. To thank you, I will give you a whole corpse. Rensing turned back, glanced at him, and said, Treacherous face. Hearing this, the demonic corpse said angrily, What was that? You're about to die and you're still talking nonsense? Suddenly, a mouse appeared from nowhere. It landed on the demonic corpse and pressed it to the ground. Looking at the mouse, the demonic corpse was terrified. This is one of the 5 ancient elemental beasts, the earth element mouse. He was shocked. How can you still exist in this world? The mouse looked around blankly. Who used the secret code to summon me? Rensing spoke. It was me. The earth element mouse quickly recognized the young man in front of it. This face, this arrogant and disdainful attitude towards everything. The hem of his clothes fluttering without any wind. That's right, it's him. It immediately came forward and kowtowed continuously, I pay my respects to my master. This surprised the demonic corpse even more. What's going on? An ancient divine beast kneeling to a human? The earth element. Mouse's eyes sparkled with flattery. Little mouse wishes master a long and prosperous life, eternal immortality, and never-ending life. Little mouse will forever be your servant. Rensing replied gently, All right, get up. Then Rensing asked, I ask you, where are the other 4 of the 5 element beasts? The earth element mouse also didn't know what had happened. Its voice sad, Master, I don't know either. After tens of thousands of years, many great changes have occurred. Maybe they are also sleeping soundly somewhere. I, the little mouse, also almost lost my life, but thanks to the essence here, I fell into a deep sleep for 10,000 years and was able to barely recover a little of my strength. Rensing comforted him. It's been hard on you all. This time I'm back, I'll help everyone regain their glory and continue to stand at the top. It was extremely pleased. We have always believed in the master's words. The demonic corpse lay motionless, thinking to itself, where on earth did this master come from? He speaks so arrogantly that it makes people tremble. I'd better play dead. It's not that easy. The earth element mouse pointed at him. Master, this guy is playing dead. Let me take care of him for you. The demonic corpse got up in fear. Don't! He knelt down and pleaded, this great lord, I also want to be your servant. The earth element mouse raised its hand in contempt. You're not worthy. Which of the master's servants is not a famous and powerful figure? Rensing walked over, raised his hand and chanted a spell into the demonic corpse's head. I'll give you a chance to live. Now I will place a death curse on your forehead. From now on, your life and death will be in my thoughts. After chanting the spell, Rensing gave an order. Now you go to the Yinshen sect immediately. I want to know the detailed situation there. The demonic corpse kowtowed respectfully. As you command, I will definitely do this well for you, my lord. Rensing continued to give orders. Little mouse, you continue to rest and recuperate here. Wait for my summons. The earth element mouse bowed its head and agreed, yes. Elsewhere, the people of the Zhang family were trying to escape from the ancient immortal crystal mine. One of them said as he walked, Young Master Zhang, the yin qi is getting thicker and thicker. We can't see the road ahead clearly anymore. If we continue like this, we will get lost in here. We must think of a way quickly. Another person couldn't bear it anymore and looked at Zhang Tai. Young Master Zhang, give us more Yang God pills. I can't hold on much longer. Zhang Tai's face was pale and his voice was weak. I don't have any more Yang God pills either. One person had reached his limit and automatically choked himself, pleading for help. I can't hold on anymore. Help me. Unable to bear it any longer, this group of people desperately charged out. Let's get out of here. Don't worry about getting lost anymore. If we hesitate here, we'll die. Run. We're going to die anyway, so let's risk it. Seeing the commotion in the ancient immortal crystal mine, Fairy Bayun, who was outside, was somewhat worried. A big incident has occurred in the ancient immortal crystal mine, and no one has been able to return yet. Ren Xing won't. Finally, Rensing also came out and looked at Fairy Bayun. Let's begin. I will remove the bad omen for you. Seeing that no one else came out, she was puzzled. Huh? Only you came out? Where are the others? Rensing replied, those people have to see their own luck. Rensing said again, now, use all your strength with the Xuan Di Gong technique I taught you earlier. Fairy Bayun agreed. All right. She immediately sat down and channeled the power of the Xuan Di Gong technique. Inside the ancient immortal crystal mine, the command token cracked with a light sound. A young man looked at the command token in his hand with a terrified expression. Oh no, my command token can no longer block the invasion of the yin qi. It's shattered. He knelt down and cried out, save me. Another person spoke up. Miss Nangong, what should we do? We can't hold on for much longer. I don't know when we'll be able to get out. Are we really going to die here? Nangong Ningsue continued to find a way to escape the ancient immortal crystal mine. Everyone follow me. Let's increase our speed. There must be a way out. At this moment, the token in her hand also showed signs of breaking. She was desperate. Is it really impossible to get out? Nangong Ningsue thought about Rensing again. I wonder how that arrogant Rensing is doing. He definitely can't escape that demon hall, and even if he did, he would only face a dead end in the current situation. She tried to calm herself down. Sigh. Why am I thinking about him? I can barely save my own life. What does his life or death have to do with me? That guy even called me treacherous looking. At this moment, the statue of the earth element mouse at the entrance stirred. It was awakened once again. It mumbled, someone is calling me again. I'm alive again. For the sake of you telling me the secret code, I will save you this one time. Otherwise, with your current choice, dying 10 times wouldn't be enough. The group of people were exhausted and about to collapse. The statue of the earth element mouse appeared before them according to the secret code. The group looked at the statue in confusion. What's going on? Isn't that the statue at the entrance? Why is it here? The statue appeared and immediately pushed back the demonic key. They were as if saved. Look, the demonic qi has dissipated. They cried out in joy. The yin qi has indeed lessened. Oh my God, we're saved. Nangong Ningsue looked at the statue and wondered, could it be because of the appearance of this statue? But why did the statue suddenly appear here? She made a guess. Could it be? The group approached the statue to avoid the demonic qi. This statue can drive away demonic qi. We're saved. That's only temporary. The demonic qi will only dissipate when the statue is here, and we can't carry the statue with us. Nangong Ningsue continued to walk forward. One of them anxiously tried to stop her. Miss Nangong, staying here with the statue protecting us, we won't be in danger for the time being. If we leave, I'm afraid. Nangong Ningsue was very decisive. Listen to me, continue to move forward. After leaving the statue, one of them looked around and said, the yin qi is starting to get thicker again. Another person looked at the command token in his hand and sweated profusely. The command token is about to break. I can't hold on any longer. Nangong Ningsue made a guess. Next, let's see if my guess is correct. She recited the secret code again, treacherous face. The statue of the earth element mouse immediately appeared and dispelled the demonic qi. Feeling that her speculation was indeed correct, she was overjoyed, as expected. Just by saying the 4 words, treacherous face, the statue will appear. We are saved. At this moment she continuously questioned Renxing. But why does Renxing know? Who on earth is he? Everything about him is unusual. If he can survive and get out, it proves that he is not as simple as he appears. I need to be extremely careful. Outside, Fairy Bayun was trying her best to use the power of the Xuan Di Gong technique. A moment later, she stopped and said, the time is too short. I can only comprehend the Xuan Gong Miao Fa to this extent for now. That's enough. Then Renxing asked, do you know what a bad omen is? Fairy Bayun spoke of her knowledge about bad omens. According to the records in the Tai Xuan sect, a person with a bad omen will become muddle-headed in old age. Their body will grow black hair, and they will turn into a ferocious beast, neither human nor ghost with no cure. I have traveled everywhere to find masters and read ancient texts, but I still haven't found a way to break it. Renxing said again, a person with a bad omen will indeed become muddle-headed in old age. But do you know why some people have bad omens? I don't know. I have never found any related records, and no one knows. This is too mysterious. After all, people with bad omens are extremely rare. Renxing's voice was serious. A person with a bad omen is a chosen one for reincarnation. If they are not affected by the bad omen, they can ascend to heaven in one step. Fairy Bayun was bewildered and extremely confused by Renxing's words. What chosen one for reincarnation? Who chose? Who is reincarnated? Renxing took a light step. It's too early to talk about these things now. That is an extremely powerful existence hidden deep in space. You still can't understand these things yet. Then Renxing raised his hand to perform the removal of the bad omen. Now I will break the bad omen for you. On Fairy Bayun's body, seals gradually appeared. Luckily my Dantian has recovered now, otherwise I still wouldn't be able to use spiritual power to draw high-level talismans. Renxing extended his hand towards her back and shouted softly, "Go."